Hello and welcome to Critical 20 today. We are back. And that looks like the wrong resolution. I don't care. So I can fix it in post.
It is a Tuesday.
It is a Tuesday.
Doesn't feel odd at all.
And Andrew and Victoria are not here, and we can pull out and say this because they're on their honeymoon.
Yay!
So it doesn't matter anymore.
Derek,
It doesn't matter anymore.
No, it's a joke. It was just a joke.
Yeah, because I usually left
Derek, cut that joke part out now.
half the time I left the Derek cut it out part and just cut out the part that.
Derek cut that out. I was like, what was this?
Wait, crap! Derek, cut that out. Start this episode over. Start this episode over.
Okay.
You got a notification on Steam.
I did.
Derek, cut that
Someone's
out.
playing games.
We can't let anyone know you have Steam.
So.
Everyone can know. His name isn't Derek on there, so.
What's his name?
Derek,
cut that out.
It used to be Aragorn, but
Okay,
it is
cut
no
that out.
longer.
I love that. I love that.
So, who would like to recap last session?
Nope.
I got better.
Miraculously. I was crushed by a flying monster that was trying to fly off with me.
You were crushed by a flying monster.
I can summarize it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Prince of Darkness is good, and now we're all in hell.
Oh snap! That's like top tier explanation.
I have nothing.
You
I
can't
know
summarize
nothing
it
that
in
happened
less than a
before we
sentence.
went to hell. I don't know anything
That's
before
the
that.
summary.
Yeah. Why? Like Shakespeare's good and all, but it's her. Better than Shakespeare. Boom! I said it. There. Fight me.
Okay.
Yeah, the greatest
I went
plot
to-
twist of Critical 20.
Okay, here.
That was an
Let's fight
awesome
again.
plot twist, though.
I
What's
never
that
wins.
plot twist?
Prince of Darkness.
15.
Satan is good. Basically.
It's good.
Let's be honest. That's how I explain it in brief.
Famous last words. Satan is good.
Let me just strike me down. I'll go walk
Like
outside
Satan
now.
says, like
I come
can't
back.
just come
Honestly,
down
when
the
you think
ground.
about it,
He
Satan
drags
thinks
you to
he's
hell.
good.
That is true. Satan does think he's good.
Well, yeah, everyone
But this
thinks
one-
they're good.
Prince
Well,
of Darkness is actually
except for
good,
a
though.
few select people.
Yeah.
That is true.
So the Prince of
What a
Darkness.
great
Alright.
plot twist.
Okay.
Now that this moral discussion is over.
Okay.
Woo!
And we actually have music, and I think I figured out the problem.
Woo!
So-
Yay!
It was there.
So we did.
Wasn't it?
No, I was charging it through the USB hub while trying to record, so I think it wasn't able to transfer enough power.
I'll drink
Oh.
to that.
Okay.
So now I'm actually doing it through a proper charger.
I'm actually curious.
So
So
wait, did it not record some of the last session?
no, I'm talking about the phone for the music.
Oh. By the way, we have
Tunes.
Twitter. There's Twitter.
Oh yeah, we
I
have
need
Twitter.
to get a Twitter so I can follow our Twitter.
I can.
I know, right?
Twitter.
I'm a child.
So you can have my Twitter that I never use.
You
I
can
know.
have-
I
I
don't
could
have
just
your
make my own
Twitter.
We have one follower, and that's me.
So we also have our giveaway for the 3
I
MTech mouse
I
pads.
signed up for the one.
I'm the mouse.
The
I'm
winner
No,
of
I'm the
whoever
one.
wins. Well, there will be 3 winners technically, or actually 4, because the second, third, and fourth place get this, and the first place gets this.
So technically, it's not 4 winners.
The Full Metal Alchemist wand.
Let's film it
One
on this
winner and then pity
inspired
prizes.
wand.
Yeah, you already saw me sign up for the wand.
I did
Can I roll
not.
a D4.
That was like on episode
So you go first.
Yeah.
Did I respond to a comment?
No.
If I did not respond to it, then I am not. You are not technically entered into the giveaway.
Oh my god.
We will look
Derek,
at the comments.
Read the
Respond to-
descriptions of the videos. I have actually been saying that.
Okay, then reply to my comment.
Okay, which episode is it on?
13.
Okay.
What did I just say?
Breathe.
I will-
I've been doing that a lot at work today.
Breathing?
So, no, telling other people.
Wait, you're not breathing?
No, but I've been telling other people to breathe.
I'm sorry. It's just
I work with
frustration
Amazon, and oh my
with this
gosh.
man over there. With this man.
And I have frustration with that man right there.
I have freaking stress king right here.
Well,
Yeah.
we finished the battle, didn't
Imagine
we?
if
We
you're
don't need
sweating
this.
and
We don't need this
Stress
stressful
is my
music
dinner.
anymore.
This is the theme of Sakash.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we are in heck.
We are. Whoa. Like,
Quite literally.
We're in hell. There, I said it.
Actually, using hell as
I
As
know.
a place reference is
I
not
know
sorry.
this. That's why I don't consider damn or hell swear words. I consider because of damnation. I don't consider that a swear word at all.
I don't say that.
Not really.
Hell, because I always
It means
reference the
right.
place.
Yeah.
The damnation is like back when they were.
Yep.
You know, they were
Well, also, it's used to reference actually being spiritually damned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is Adam's whole character.
He's also, I think, physically damned.
No, I'm fine.
I'm for now.
And he's the dead man.
Oh, shoot.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Alright.
Get the stuff.
Okay. So, yeah, let's get into it, I suppose. So, where we left off last
You
time,
were traveling to find Alma.
yes, and you'd just been attacked by 2 horrible monsters. You had gotten crushed a little bit, and
I'm currently laying on the ground.
your plate armor's probably a little bit misshapen now.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And then you got crushed again by it falling on you.
I got grappled and then I got crushed.
Got squeezed, and then you got,
I hope you enjoyed the lightning bolts. Yeah.
You could.
and you got shocked.
And I got shocked, but I got healed by our dearly departed.
Dearly
Departed.
Dearly
departed.
departed.
He's not dead.
No,
yet.
he just left.
So he's dead.
Yeah.
He left us.
He left us, yeah. Freak. So many ways that just sounds like he's dead. I don't care what you say. He's not
departed.
dearly departed. Oh, how did he die? No, he just left us.
What are you
He's dead
talking
to
about?
us. That's what.
He's dead
Ah,
to us.
he's
He's
dead to
Eamon's
us.
old character. So,
I know for a fact that Anisha is
Alright, so-
dead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shall we get this started?
Is there a place to find new armor in hell?
And you left for someone.
there are legitimate cities in hell.
Okay, alright.
Grab right here.
I
So-
don't think I have any
Grab right there
money.
and swing.
Does anybody have any money?
The party
We have no
itself.
money. Where's our bank? Where's the money bank?
Yeah, you have no good.
Where's the money bank?
You're looking at me? 'Cause I don't know.
I don't know.
What'd you guys do with it?
I don't know.
Is it that sticky note right there?
Oh, really?
Maybe.
Nope.
No.
Well,
Those are
we're
blank
screwed.
sticky
Look in
notes.
Jonathan's notes.
I took basically all the damage for you guys. I hope that he'll spare some cash for me to buy new
This
armor.
is not World of Warcraft.
I killed the
This
thing
is
I was
not
grappling.
World of
I
Warcraft.
Took
Yeah, no,
all
no,
the damage.
Almost.
No,
She did.
Oh.
She took armor.
She
Derek,
really
in
is.
World of Warcraft, back then, you would have to hire tanks to go out with you, because you go out
Oh,
into
tanks?
ranked parties with you, just so, sorry, just so,
Yeah, right. You're sorry.
just so you have to pay like 200 gold just for them to go with you, do a raid, because when they're done with the raid, their cost of armor is say 150 or more.
Man.
Hey, don't think of it that way. That's my opinion.
Yeah. And then you apologize, and I don't believe you're sorry.
Oh, there's a- that's a reason. What Jonathan's
There are peas in here.
Jonathan's stuff.
Yeah, the whole bottom of the bag is full of peas.
I didn't see that.
I'm stealing one.
I don't understand your excitement for the peas.
I don't
I
either.
love them.
They're good.
Alright.
I'm the girl who's
When you
raised
go
on
to
homegrown
college, you
peas.
start craving salad.
Like, I'm seriously the girl who's been raised on homegrown
So we
peas.
currently have no money, because I don't know
We
where-
have money.
So I
And
don't
you
know
heard
what-
of Jonathan.
You
said
just
it.
misplaced it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You misplaced your money.
Where did we bury the treasure?
That
We
is
had like,
stupid money.
I want to say.
No, I said that hit
Maybe
across the
200
head. It comes with consequences.
I think you guys lost a lot of money due to Oth's betrayal.
We spent all on it. We made a hell.
No. I spent all.
Oh, so you made a hell.
Yes. And then I lost 500 gold.
Don't we all?
Oh.
So,
Where is our money?
I don't know. And I don't know what to tell you if you can't find
Jonathan,
it.
where's our money?
You guys can check other people's character folders. Like
I
this
don't know
one
what to
right
do.
here.
This
What?
one. This one is.
That's Andrew's.
Yeah.
The phone is not there?
It's in my pocket.
Oh.
What?
okay.
Oh, okay. I thought you said the freaking money was in your pocket. Like,
The money's in my pocket. I've got the gold in my pocket.
It's actually all in coppers.
They didn't even carry those gold coppers.
You're not wrong.
I can search my pile
Wait,
over
wait,
here.
do you know where we should put the money? Make a pocket on one of the maps and stick it in the pocket. Then
Oh,
we'll
that would
always
be
know where our
wise.
money
It could
is.
it
Or on the
be
whiteboard.
this?
I'm true. We could
Is
just
that
write it
it?
on the whiteboard.
Is this it?
this is ours. This is it, I think.
Wait.
Wait, what? No. There's
No.
more detail
No,
than
we
that.
did more than that. Jonathan was very budget last session.
121.30. I don't know what that is. It's not money, I can tell you that much.
I don't think it'll be in that pile. It might be.
Bollocks.
Imagine Christian threw it away before the session.
That's bullcrap. That's bullcrap and you know it. I'm gonna throw away any sticky notes. I would.
Did you vacuum one up?
No, I don't.
You sure?
Wait a minute.
Yes. Oh my goodness,
Are you
guys.
positive?
Yes!
Makes me pregnant?
Got me there.
I got someone again!
Oh.
All my friends I can't do that to anymore.
Can't do it anymore.
Tell them they're pregnant.
So I'm pretty sure you guys had at least 100 platinum left.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We had at least 100.
Well,
I want to say we had 200 platinum.
Yeah,
but I'm
you're not
entirely
getting any
sure.
of that. If you're gonna join us, it's everyone.
200 platinum is 2,000, so I doubt that.
Just join us and we will collectively share.
I hope so.
I'll share.
Thank you. She's the new head of the party.
What?
Oh no, don't do that.
I've been with this party for like 3 sessions now. This is the 3rd one. And that's what? 2 weeks game?
I say we communally work together on decisions.
There we go.
Oh,
It's a
wait.
democracy.
Oh, I'm
It's actually an oligarchy.
Screw it, I'm making this
Actually,
communism.
actually, no, it's a monarchy. I am the monarch.
Well,
that's my
that's a
old
given, but
Yeah.
for the rest of us.
Amongst the rest of us. You're not one.
Actually, it's more tyrannical than a monarchy.
Yeah,
Dictatorship. It's a dictatorship.
because clearly she decides who calls the shots.
So
I
think,
will roll to intimidate you all to let divine me at news.
I will allow you.
You
guys,
will
I think,
allow me to
To intimidate. They tried to intimidate me.
Let's not.
Alright,
Okay,
here
roll
we go.
disadvantage. Go.
What?
Oh, no, I mean a game.
short people are intimidating.
I made a game.
He means in game.
In game.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I thought you were.
Yeah, because there's this right here. I have no.
I can see my dice.
But I think the sticky notes are actually with Jonathan at his.
I hope John
Garbage.
remembers to bring it.
6.
We should write it on the whiteboard next
3,
whenever we see it again.
And then
Then
so
we'll always
6,
have
3, then intimidation,
So
another
you have to
6.
wipe off
So
the
that
whiteboard
gives
with.
me.
You really want to write all that up there?
Now, what do you use to?
So what was it total?
Hold on, do I also
Wet
get a
erase,
proficiency
so
bonus?
you
No,
use a wet
never.
Paper towel and then dry paper
I also
towel.
get a proficiency bonus, so that's
What's the total of it?
19.
What did you roll originally?
6.
So you have a 13. Your intimidation is plus 6. Therefore, it's 12.
Okay,
And I voted 17.
fine. You win.
I finally won something.
Yay! Congrats. The thing is, who are you intimidating?
Just gotta
Before
try
or
again
after?
later.
Hey, Godric. Yeah, who are you intimidating exactly? Corvo or Godric?
You.
Because the roll was not called, you have to roll again. Because you did not know with which character you were rolling.
It's a natural 20.
Okay.
That is a natural 20.
Alright.
Anyways, you just wanted to give her a second chance.
No, you literally didn't know which character you were rolling with.
She didn't
Yeah.
say exactly. She just said me.
Well, I didn't know who I was intimidating either.
There's 2 of you.
You're in one body.
I mean, one body. Thank you.
One body, there's 5 working on it.
this is fun. We should probably get moving.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, we found a bunny ball. Okay.
Alright. What are we gonna do?
We're traveling through hell. That's what we're doing.
What are you guys gonna do? According to
So
your
I'm-
guys' own definition, I'm simply the
The
referee.
Dark Prince.
Alright, Dark
Oh, that's
Prince,
right.
where are we going?
Oh no! Remember, we have that ability to see into the future.
Well,
We can see in front of us.
We can
A
see
few-
in front of us.
We can see
Couple
3
seconds.
seconds
Couple
into the
seconds.
future.
So we can just keep going forward, and then it will tell us what the direction we're going to change.
We'll just
No,
follow
we
the
will
Dark Prince.
think the
He takes
direction
the
we're going
lead.
to change and see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are
My
just
world
mostly
used to-
following the Dark Prince because he knows where his brother is, right?
Yes, we just.
Presumably.
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 Oh, that's not a good sign.
I'm gonna ask Dark Prince, do you know where we're going? Because I have no idea. We're in hell, that's all I know.
Our healer is vanished.
We have
As
a
I
healer.
said before, we go sunward.
Towards the sun it is.
Let's go.
We're
Enough
off.
answer for me, honestly. Let's go.
Okay.
I have no other way
We
to
were
get out
in
of
a
this
big
place,
battle.
so-
Forgive us for being a little bit shaken up.
You were rather injured last battle.
You were literally shaken up.
I was incredibly shaken up and crushed.
Yes.
Oh.
So,
Let's see.
you all continue
Oh,
through the wastes of Zakash.
I'm so thank you.
The frozen wastes of Zakash, technically.
So it's cold?
Yep.
Yeah, this area of Zakash is technically
This is
known as
like-
the frozen
It's
It's like
plateaus.
hell.
Or the
in
frozen
Nordic
waste
It's frozen
mythology.
and toxic? What?
No, frozen. This is the
There's
frozen.
12-year-olds everywhere.
This is the frozen waste, technically. That's the name of the
Nice.
area.
Okay. That's better.
Love this shirt.
That's...
There's 12-year-olds everywhere. Just down in things like get no scope you.
So, how long are you guys traveling for?
Until we get to our
Until
destination.
it's
Oh, we're tired.
is there until we're tired, I guess.
Until we're
night.
Until
Well,
I
as things
die.
go,
The day I
whenever
die.
we stop, I would like to try and help Robotson get better.
Thank you.
'Cause,
I've been
let's
healed.
not run into something and have one of the most powerful fighters in the group, basically almost dead.
Yeah.
The only fighter.
Currently, I'm at 47
Yeah.
health out of 58. I do have an herbalism kit and medicine skill. But
Yeah, we know the
On a scale of 1 to 58, how you
my
do?
plate
I have
mail
some
is
medicine skill.
dented.
How dead are you?
And so if my plate mail is dented, will that take anything off my armor class?
It
No.
just has a little character to it.
Okay.
And some
It's less
battle
comfortable.
scars.
It's less
Okay,
comfortable.
That's fair.
And plate mail isn't usually comfortable to begin with. So,
That's fun.
Alright.
That's fun.
So I'm
It's a
just
story
bitter.
for
I'm not in danger, I'm just bitter.
yeah.
Yes.
I am extremely bitter, especially at you.
Which one?
Both.
Both?
Yes,
Oh.
both.
Although I was supposed
Don't
to
get angry
stop
and
so
strike
long
the
that
lady,
it's
she'll get
going
angry right back
automatically
at
all the way back
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
Which
that's
might
good.
be better than me trying to heal you because
Yeah.
This place
I'm
has
very good.
freaking changed
That's
I'm a
alright.
Godric.
cleric, but
He was so
not
nice.
very
Now
good.
he's just freaking sassy and just mean.
Do you know
Talking
any
about me?
spells to give
No, no,
additional
me-
health?
Godric.
Oh,
Because
okay.
Gotcha's
that's the
being
only
sassy.
reason why I survived the
Because
last
when
one.
he's like, gosh,
Yeah.
no, very nice place.
So I took like 70 points of damage,
Sassy
and that's
is
the
the
only
pregnant
reason
lady?
that I survived because he gave me
Maybe
extra
not
health.
sassy, just flat mean.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So the quicker we get out of this place, the quicker he'll will return to being a nice, gentle soul.
Okay.
Or one of the gentle souls. Actually, no, just one gentle soul.
Yeah.
And plus, this is a good experience to get another soul out of his body.
Yours? Both of yours?
No, Godric has like 4 souls in
Allow
his
me to
body.
explain, ma'am. Yes, Godric
He's
is
got the multiple souls, so he's
Multiple
gonna get
souls.
one of them out of his body.
I need like a
preferably.
flame.
We just got rid of the.
You know what I
It's
haven't
really
used in a long
bad
time? I haven't used
Okay.
Jawbore.
Think.
Is
So-
Godric the goodest one of them?
Yes.
Okay.
Godric's
on
really
your
the
head.
one we're into, other than
No, we can leave you put that
Gilgamesh,
on
but he's
No,
Loud.
I can't.
But you're a nun now.
I'm not.
So
It's none
basically
of your
he's got
business.
multiple personality disorder, but
You asked
Take
for
it
that,
to an
Em, and
extreme,
you
yeah.
asked for that.
yes.
alright. Coolio. Off.
I am Jawbore.
Alright.
Yes.
I guess after we've been walking for what, 3 hours, we'll take a break.
Okay.
We did just get out of battle, so it would be wise to rest
Alright.
for about 3 hours. Everyone cool? Cool that?
Take watch. This is
I just
Jawbore,
realized
by the way.
something.
So
Yeah.
Dragonborn mercenary.
The frozen waste has made a bunch of plateaus with large chasms between them.
Nothing.
Before Valor flew you across these chasms.
Why are you looking at me?
This Prince of Shadows can cast flying on us.
Once a day.
We're
I guess we're
resting.
stuck here.
Okay, I can fly us across.
Can we use... Okay, so I've
I
got
can.
battle
I
axes.
can
Can
have
I
battle.
use these to, like, stab into the ice.
Why don't we just all rest so that he can cast flying again?
Alright.
Wishy.
So that way, you can heal up before we run into anything more dangerous.
Actually, technically, you don't have to worry about it. Kavor can cast fly.
Again? But I thought he had to waste.
Not his ability. He actually has the spell fly.
Oh.
So he
Alright.
casts at a high level. Technically, an 8th level, he can get everyone. with
So
it.
have we rested yet?
We did. and then-
We'll say yes.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll go to 58.
Who somehow managed to come with us.
That's rather unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh man, us was a blood. You know that.
The bod.
You know the guy with the the bod.
Yes, the bod.
I have 0 monies.
Where's he now?
And
Hey, I got a
We're
question.
gonna presume he's dead, but if not, he's going to be dead.
So why are we here?
So I'm actually curious.
Apparently,
What's the necklace of adaptation do?
elemental dark prince.
it lets you not be harmed by like toxic gases, pretty much.
Oh,
They all make crazy evil. You know, like the god was supposed to be good. Apparently, he's evil.
So, Roboto, right?
Same.
Yes.
I'm just gonna say, let's go.
You
for
have
it
no
and
idea
see
how you got this?
None whatsoever.
That is.
Stay.
I apologize.
Your apologies. I appreciate it.
Much appreciated.
Her apologizing for me
So we're just
suddenly being warped to literal hell.
so we're just gonna stay here and.
And I bet it has something to do with him.
Okay, take
So
a
we're
deep
just gonna
breath.
stay here for a
It
while.
actually doesn't.
Drop.
Not that
Actually
you
doesn't.
know
It actually
of.
has to do
What
with
race
the
are
other
you?
healer.
Half elf.
Okay.
Half elves.
And actually,
Pop
she's
his
the
ass.
other healer
She's an angry health.
and Mr. Shadow Mister.
So this. Don't take
Sorry?
what she says
It actually has to do with the other healer and Mr. Shadow Mister.
Half elves.
Alright.
Don't trust it.
Why am I here?
I said half elves.
Why would you?
Half selves. Dang it, selves. I don't trust myself.
Healer, where did he even go?
I don't
So
know.
we're just
There's
gonna
literally someone.
hang out here then.
So we're gonna take a rest.
Who are
I'm pretty
you?
sure it's time to
Yeah,
rest.
we already rested.
Trouble.
Yes, you already rested.
You. I
We
asked
already
you
rested,
first.
and now we're gonna.
Now we're just in these ice places,
I am
and
also-
we're gonna fly for the rest of it so we don't fall.
Not flying would be good.
Ah, I like what you did there.
We've all
I
had
like you.
May I have that bag of kettle corn?
That makes one of us.
Thank you very much.
Who is he?
I don't know.
Guilt-free snacking,
do.
it says.
When he had the staff, it turned into a tree, and that's all I can get enough of the staff. Maybe
Alright,
that's what's the hiding in the tree.
Yeah, so you look like, so you just gonna look like Rick Godric, not Godric.
No, I'm the guy that's talking to
But
Wait,
you're
like
looking
like actually Job War?
you. Yeah,
Can he do that?
I can.
Even though like he doesn't have like a physical description
What?
of what Job War actually looks like?
You can pretend to look like him.
Really?
Wait.
Who's Jarboy look like? Like, who's Jarboy actually? Is he the Dark Prince?
Isn't he the dwarven blacksmith?
No,
No,
that's
he's
not
a silver.
He's the silver dragonborn, isn't he?
Oh, okay, so I'm Godric.
Yeah.
Just my eyes are different colors right now.
I don't trust him.
Well, I'll see you all later then. And he goes back to the
I'm still silver eyed.
Alright.
So we're gonna stay here for
I suppose.
Where exactly are we? Like, what does the landscape look like?
It is flat and barren
And chasms.
and has large chasms in it.
Let's not fall down.
It's the equivalent of the Shattered Plains from the Stormlight Archive, but I don't know if any of you have read that.
Alright.
You read that?
I keep being told that I need to read it, and I need to read it.
Hi, Oathbringer. How you doing?
How, how far across is the ice plains?
You have no idea.
How long can he have us fly for?
At least an
Like
hour.
an hour, I think.
It is
Okay.
one
Yeah. It was 1 hour
Yep.
last time. So no
Alright,
reason it
so
should be an
keep
hour this
flying,
time.
I guess.
Yeah, 1 hour.
fly for an hour, and then maybe walk very carefully. And then depending, what are these chasms like? Do they just open up?
The chasms appear to be permanent. They do not just randomly
Okay.
open up in random places.
Is
Okay,
the
well, that's
ice
good.
like? Is it like regular ice?
It's not so much ice you're walking on; it's like frozen ground.
So everything
But if I like
so there are plants,
if
but they're
I-
just dead.
stab,
No, there are no plants.
if I stab into it with like the tips of my
Have you,
battle axe as I
read
walk,
Adventures One?
then I won't slip because it'll keep me stable.
Well, you probably won't slip either way,
Okay.
and it would be hard to stab it
So
into,
then the
with the
entire
battle
time
axes
you're just
because
like,
the ground
"Done."
is frozen. Okay.
And it ain't, there's nothing wrong with that.
There's
It's
So-
nothing
just-
wrong with that.
Is there
If you wanna
anything
travel that
in
way,
or
sure.
out of character that you'd like to do for the next little while?
Play my heart.
So Godric's just gonna go to Roboto real quick.
When I say little while, I'm talking multiple days.
Multiple days.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Well,
All right.
Wait,
It's
while we
multiple
wait?
nerving.
alright.
For sake of brevity,
What's brevity?
making things quick.
Oh.
Alright.
Yep.
You wanna go over to me?
I'm
Roboto.
gonna go
Hard
over to you.
up.
I'm gonna apologize to you for being a jerk.
Neither Rabasa nor I expected this apology.
And if I see a battle axe from her, I'm not gonna be happy.
All right.
I wonder why. I'm gonna be a sassy pregnant lady.
Hesitantly,
Okay.
I will hesitantly accept your apology.
I'm more sassy.
I-
I'm
than
gonna
you.
talk to you and ask who the frick you are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you actually my short sword. As like an apology gift, because I'm not gonna use that in the future, first of all.
All right.
Okay.
Thank
Wizards
you.
aren't supposed to be on the main campus.
All right.
I wonder why.
And
I like your
how much
fire.
does it do?
It does 1d6 damage. Plus 2, because it was.
That'll be your dexterity modifier there.
Oh,
Well,
my
my
dexterity.
modifier was 3, but he did something to it. I can't
So
remember.
my dexterity
It was like-
modifier, so 1d6 plus
It has like
3.
resistance or something like that.
The blade itself has resistance.
Yeah.
And it probably also counts as a +1 because it is masterwork.
So, yeah, so that's your example.
I don't know how to write all that down.
So it might be that the blade itself has a +2, but you didn't add your dexterity modifier.
Yeah.
So 1d6
So we'll go with that.
plus 3. That's my dexterity modifier.
Well, technically +2, I believe.
Plus 2.
We'll go with that,
Okay.
even if it's not
And
right.
you are, I'm sorry, who are you and how did you get here?
I fell through a roof and I'm here.
Okay, and you are
Starfire.
Star. I feel like
I just imagine
We've
Starfire
had this
from Teen
conversation.
Titans.
Yes!
Oh, yeah, I
Yes.
forgot about
Damn it, you stole someone's name!
Forgot about that.
Copyright! Derek, delete this. Cut this out.
Okay. Boom!
Sweet, I'll get the body.
Okay, we're good now.
Wait, no, wait, see.
Starfire.
No, no.
Okay, knock yourself out.
Starfire. Well, nice to meet you, Starfire. My name is Evie. And yes.
I'm Rabasa.
Yes.
I'm.
Guess what?
I came here by accident as well.
I don't really know what else to say.
Okay.
Evie and the cleric.
Venetia, I'm grumpy.
Roderick, I have multiple souls in me. On my way to get one out of me, actually.
Otherwise, if he starts talking differently, don't judge him.
Do you need anything?
I've already
I'm
played
always
with him
grumpy.
though.
Show it.
No, not like that. I mean, like, as a joke, like, that's
Okay.
true.
Oh.
My goodness.
Sorry, John has been here for too long.
Quit taking everything, like.
No, if you laugh, I will take it out of context. As simple as that.
Take it out where?
How many days are we skipping here?
It's
Probably
just, like,
about a week's worth.
I just have that.
So 5?
Takes that long to cross the plains?
You can only
Well,
fly for so long. Then we
Not
have to be careful.
exactly.
What?
Oh no, something happens.
We all die.
So, skipping 1 week's worth of brevity.
Did we have
And the
food?
same
Do
old,
we
same
have
old.
anybody who can actually produce food?
Yes, it's
Yes.
fine.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We got 2 people.
No, you
We don't
lost
get
your.
Do you have that small quick
No,
water?
but I have.
Uh,
No, but I have my own food.
So, yeah.
You have rations. But we're
Yeah.
gonna run out of rations
So-
before we're
Oh, yeah, but he can breathe.
And as you're walking,
Bears too.
it's been nearly 8 hours. You're all decently tired. And you notice the land in front of you kind of just drops off.
What happened?
Okay.
The what in front of
The
us?
land.
The land.
Okay. What are our future selves doing right now?
What are they doing?
I don't.
That's not for me to say.
The woman just.
Did we walk off the cliff
I
before?
want to look.
I would
You
have
would
just
not have
looked
walked off the
down
cliff.
and walked away.
I want to look over
Do we have
the
to
edge.
fly across?
What's
Like,
over
how
the edge?
can we at least see another side? Or
Yeah, you can see there's another side.
How, how far do you, like, an estimation of how far do you think
A
this
few miles.
2 miles?
Probably like. Well, I say a few, probably like 18 miles.
18 miles. I think.
How
Across.
fast?
How
Yeah.
fast can we fly?
Not fast enough,
Okay.
if that's what you're saying.
Well,
Okay, Dark
Well,
Prince. What?
We won't know unless we give it a shot. Let's go!
How
No.
low could someone
No.
fly?
If you want
If
stuff.
All right, I'll
fly?
just grab him by the back
How
of
low
the
could
neck.
someone
How
fly?
Pull him
far
away
would
from
they
the
go
head.
if they tried to fly?
If you're dashing the whole time, at most 6 miles.
And if you're going the whole way flying, and like how many days would it take to fly across this?
Technically 3 hours. If you're dashing while flying the entire time.
Okay, I can't dash.
And don't get any levels of exhaustion from dashing for that long.
What if I just fly it back?
So, Dark Prince, what's your
It takes
bright
6
idea?
hours.
Seeing we've hit a dead end.
It's not a dead end.
I go up to it and just like.
There's definitely a hole there.
It's a big hole!
It's a big hole.
I look over the edge. I want to see how far down it is.
That's actually what I was thinking.
Careful not
It
to
disappears
fall.
into darkness.
Well, that bodes well.
Alright, so why is it not a dead end?
Is there like a bridge? Is this like Indiana Jones style?
Is there a way around
An
this?
18-mile bridge?
Like invisible?
Impossible. It seems possible.
An invisible 18-mile bridge.
I don't want to
Stick
walk
some
on an
ice off the
invisible
ground.
18-mile
Chuck
bridge. Thanks.
Neither do I. It's an invisible 18-mile rope bridge.
Ah, so got a tightrope.
Yes, this is tightrope. An invisible tightrope.
Yeah, because that's safe.
Alright, so why is it not a dead end?
So he backs up a bit, and then runs forward and jumps off the cliff.
I join him.
So you just jump off the cliff too?
No.
I watched.
I'm going
It's
to
like,
watch
oh,
as
Oh,
he
yeah, I'm
falls.
gonna watch.
I
So where are we going now?
Technically,
Dead?
most of you see him in his smoke form, don't you?
Yeah, I-
Except for
Yes.
you.
Most of
Me,
us-
I-
Ammon, and Godric.
Oh yeah, Godric doesn't.
For most of the party season was just smoking
So yeah, just you two.
Yes,
technically.
Smoky Mist just leapt off a cliff.
Alright, the cloud is dead now. What are we gonna do?
Cloud is dead.
Alright, so I will look down.
Look down and you see nothing.
Great.
You're looking for dark mist and pitch darkness.
What do I
Alright,
see?
out of
What
character.
do I see as I look down?
Out of character, I've seen this type of thing
It's the
before.
same thing.
So in
Probably roughly the
Fire-
same thing.
in
Fire
Fire Emblem Fates, there's a
Are we
bridge
supposed to jump
that if
after
you
him or
what? You are knocked through and you're taken to another world. It's like a portal. You fall down. So hopefully this is safe.
Derek, have you played that before?
No?
So I doubt it.
But
Yeah.
no,
I can have my own original thoughts.
Original. Good.
if it's like that and he just jumped off, dark, then you were probably fine.
You go show me another
Okay, I'm
another
jumping.
Alabama.
I'm playing this
Hey
off.
Derek, I jumped in.
Okay, you jump off the cliff.
What?
You are falling.
Cool. We watch you since I can see you.
How far am I
And I
falling?
can't see the darkness.
Am I still falling?
You continue to fall.
Alright, are we gonna watch him as...
Mr.
I'm
Ball.
watching him fall.
Yeah, is
Eventually-
there a moment where
Watch
he
him
disappears
fall.
that's not because he was
Well-
too small?
Well, it kind of fades into the darkness, and it's hard to tell because of how far down he is.
Yeah, just imagine the
Mr.
fall
Ball.
damage.
Oh
From
dear.
what you can tell, yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna alter myself
Alright.
into Valor and just fly.
You know,
I am hesitant.
You cannot stop yourself going at terminal velocity, even with wings.
Can't I look down and slowly alter?
That will literally rip
anybody
the
have
wings
any
off.
Can't I slowly
those
alter
of us
it,
who are
though?
left standing above the cliff edge?
You can slowly alter your form, but if you try to start flying,
All your
that'll
friends are
rip your
jumping
wings
off
off.
the
If you like,
For
what
that,
you
I
should
wanna
do is
go-
If all of your
use your
acquaintances are
wings
jumping
to
off the
kind
cliff,
of
do you
Yeah, that's
jump
what I'm
off
saying.
the
guys
That's
cliff?
like
what I'm
that.
saying.
Yeah. So go like that. He wants to go like
Yes,
that.
no,
Carries
side.
momentum.
You spread your wings out, stability.
Might be able
I
to
don't
do
really
that.
know either.
Maybe.
I'm asking to do this. What they're talking about.
Because if you get yourself into a nosedive, and so your wings are basically there just to help stabilize you, and then you very slowly start angling yourself out.
And then you can guide up
Are
so you
talking
don't.
about the sciences
fall.
of stopping a fall?
I just
The
realized.
science of like coming out of the
No,
dive.
no? Okay.
It actually went perfect for my feet. So it worked.
It might work.
I'm just gonna like.
I'm gonna say roll an acrobatics
wait till
check.
something happens. Because clearly, why would the Dark Prince
Well-
go down into just fly?
That's funny. Next.
Well,
Alright, so at the top of the canyon,
Okay.
I don't know. We've
You
been
stop.
following him so.
at the top of the canyon, other than the
As much as
drop
I
off,
hate
is there
to admit it,
anything left
He's
or
been
right
rather helpful.
Can I
in the
feel the ground?
visual? It
So
will
what you're
be
saying is
seen
you would jump.
in
Nope.
the distance or anything?
No,
That's exactly.
but I'm not seeing a way around here. Not seeing a way across, and thereby the only way
I'm gonna
is
pull
either
out
back
the-
Does somebody else
or
fly
down.
here?
I'm gonna pull out my staff and put
You
fairy
can?
fire on
Yeah.
it.
You want to fly down?
Can
a
you
little
carry
ways?
all
You
of
cast
us?
fairy fire. Nothing happens.
Fairy fire is what creates a big light area, right?
Fairy fire surrounds nearby objects in light. Very faint light. Lets you hit invisible things.
Oh,
No,
sorry. I
you
was
wanna
like,
fly down
what was
a
I
little
thinking
ways?
of then?
I think it
Sorry.
might be a little too far down for me.
Why not have this? No, I don't have
I
that.
think I'll be fast enough.
I'm sorry. I did exactly the wrong thing.
I'm sorry, guys, but I don't have a death wish. Unless you
That
can
was a waste.
slowly, like, if you can, like, slow our fall and gently sort of.
Yeah, I'll just get to the bottom and use my freaking body as a mattress.
Oh, yeah.
Not like that. I mean, like, maybe potentially lifting us one at a time
Yeah,
and
no,
slowly down.
That's impossible. Wait. Just I understand what you mean.
He never gave us instructions on what to do.
He just went down.
No,
He
there.
just jumped.
He just jumped, but we have been following
Can
him
he
semi-blindly this
die
entire
from
time.
taking a high fall?
Is it Dark
He has an
Prince?
inherent flying speed, so I'm going to say no.
I'm gonna fly up.
Well, great.
I'm gonna fly
That
up.
doesn't tell us anything.
How long does it take for me to get back up?
Longer than you can fly.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
you just keep slowly going down until you
I'm
reach
not
the ground
hearing
and
screaming.
What ground?
So
any ground. I assume there's
A number
ground.
of things.
yes, it could. Yes, it could. But I mean, this is heck.
All right.
Can I use my sending stone and see if I can hear anyone down here?
Your sending stone is a walkie-talkie. The other half is held by someone that I am not going to say.
Okay.
For
See
your
you
own
now.
good.
Roger, Roger.
Alright.
Roger, Roger.
He's
Come
talking
in,
to
come in.
us. We kill him now.
Are you actually using sending stone?
Why not?
What are you saying?
Break the 1, 2,
Can
3.
anyone hear me? It's really dark down here.
Really dark down where?
And hell.
Go down too.
I'm in a very cold place in a very dark mist.
No, fine. Yeah.
Oh,
It's God.
What are you doing down there?
I think it's called Zakash. I think.
I want to pick up a rock and toss it down the chasm thing.
What are you
Yeah,
doing
it's
down
like-
there?
Like, gets knocked out.
I fell.
Something jumped. You were supposed to jump. I was told.
Good shot.
I think I was told.
Nice headshot.
So what do you want me to do?
Alright.
He's talking to Tommen.
Tommen's voice does not sound like that. Granted, he can have any accent he wants, but his voice does not sound like that.
He sound ever he wants to sound.
Never mind.
I did that on purpose.
I'll see you another day then.
Another day. Oh boy.
Alright.
We're in heck.
Bye-bye.
Is there good time?
Have a good day.
Yeah, I'm having a great
Talk to
day.
you soon, babe. Love you. Bye-bye.
Babe, where are you? Ah, no, important. She got me nuts. Freaking trouble
Might not be wrong
velocity.
with that, who knows?
What?
Shotgun.
Oh.
My goodness.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab. Or is there a rock nearby, like a small?
There are no dislodged rocks that you could just
Or
grab.
ice.
Well, dang it.
Can you cut off a piece of
Ice
ice and just chuck it?
There is
That's
no
what I
ice
said.
covering the
To
ground.
all the mods.
Okay.
It'd be like, what the frick are we supposed to do here?
Alright, I guess well, he jumped, which means we're probably supposed to jump, but I am scared.
I'm gonna pray to all
I'm just gonna
mods.
keep crawling slowly.
Yes, follow the thing that has an inherent flying speed down a giant hole.
Can I alter myself?
Do that. That's why.
Can I alter myself
Yeah,
again?
he's a good guy,
Into what?
apparently.
Yes. I'm becoming more and more convinced.
Because technically you have to drop alter self to cast it again.
Crap. Yeah.
No, it's
The fact that
what would I
Jericho's
turn
supposed
into
to
that would be
a DC
safe
for this?
here?
It's not, like I
A
have
blob of
16.
goo.
It's not gonna work.
Damn it,
You
I
never
can't
know.
do that.
Try it.
Derek, I'm in a relationship. I'm gonna pray to all mods or the Dark. No, the Dark Prince.
But he's
Roll with
That's
disadvantage.
what I
Roll
thought.
with disadvantage.
I would pray.
Oh my
Roll again, roll again.
It's disadvantage. You have to roll twice.
I
rolled
did.
two.
Did.
I
He
rolled
rolled
12,
12
and then I
and then he
rolled
rolled
2.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just then you realize he's not a god.
Pray to Alamont.
Alright, I'm afraid of all mods.
He does not make it.
Huh.
What did you roll?
Natural 20. I'm afraid to all mods. I'd be like, what
Yes.
the? What the frick are we supposed
Technically,
to do?
nothing happens.
Okay, that's it. I'm jumping. I'm going down.
Natural 20s literally don't always succeed. Okay, you jump off a cliff.
There's
Corvo or
something-
Godric?
There's something laying on me.
Let's do Corvo, actually.
Or both.
Corvo jumps off a cliff.
Corvo jumps off a cliff.
That sounds like the beginning of a really bad pun.
Really bad joke. Did you hear the one about Corvo jumping off a cliff?
So there's something there's something land.
Hmm?
There's something land on me.
Human body. Ah!
No, you're fine.
Do I hear anything?
Ah!
Probably, if you can get air into your lungs.
Ah! Deep.
Actually, it'd be really easy. All I have to do is open your mouth. It's like the free fall part of Cannibal.
Yeah, that's
Except-
exactly
Oh,
what
I
I
love Cannibal.
Except to like the 5th power.
Okay, I'm gonna fall
To
towards
like
the
the fifth
screen.
except you can
Because it's very
technically, if
entertaining.
you opened your mouth like that,
First
then
of
you
all,
could
how did I
end
fall
up with
towards
more
the
air in your
screen?
lungs
I'm
than you
up here
could
with
handle.
And then your lungs
I
could
could
explode.
fall.
You
Yeah.
went up a bit, remember?
Yeah.
True. But I'm still above it.
I went about 30 minutes up.
Yeah, you went a little bit up.
Oh, sweet. So you probably don't hear me scream.
Ah.
Ah, screw you all!
Can I cast Cause Fear
Hurt on
on
me
it?
forever!
What?
Can I cast Cause Fear on it?
What are you
Okay,
trying to
well,
cast?
Corvo just
Cause
jumped.
fear?
On it.
I'm going to say no because you do not have line of sight.
Aww.
Alright.
That would have been
We
entertaining.
have 2 options as far as I see it. Jump or turn back. And I don't know how to get back.
Are we going? Okay, are we going to assume that this guy has our best interests in mind?
Actually, while Corvo is falling, I'm gonna be like, Dark Prince, help!
And helped him.
Where the
Does he
frick
have
are
anything
you?
to gain
There
from
is
keeping
no
us
response.
alive?
Is there a response? Wow, this is a
Eventually,
dumb plan.
yeah.
Imagine TP gave you all jumping off
Alright.
a
If
cliff.
everything
I'm
you
just
said
kidding.
about
I'm not that
He comes
mean.
back, he's like, okay guys,
You know,
I
he's
figured out a
probably
way, I
an
just
evil
need the
and
fall
stuff.
bit.
Yeah. Alright. Well,
What the freak?
we're
No,
going
everyone else
to
is
guess that he has our best
consensus.
interests in mind, and I'm going to jump.
Okay, now you just jump?
No, I'm not yet. Let's
Okay.
let's do it all at once, just
Okay.
so we
Like
don't get
lock
separate.
arms.
Yeah, lock arms.
We can actually tie each other with rope because all of us have rope.
I don't.
That means if one of you stop, you all die.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, I got you.
DM.
Tie it around the neck. Let's see what happens.
Let's not do the rope because it's a very far.
We can at least.
Go and get terminal velocity. If one of you stops,
we have to
both
consider this.
of you are getting broken
Yeah,
back.
Greg, consider this. She's probably the heaviest. With all the armor
So
she's
let's
wearing.
just link arms and jump for it and
Everyone else down with this? I don't really
It's
see
better
any
to
way.
lose an arm
No
than to
other
break
way.
your back.
No other way.
Guys, who's in the middle?
I
Who's in the
don't
middle?
know. Who wants to be in the middle?
We're not. There's gonna be 2 people in the middle.
Yeah,
there's
wait,
2
I thought he
people
already
who
jumped.
want to be in the middle.
Oh, yeah, no.
Corbo's
One
jumped.
of his
Corbo
characters
He's got 2
jumped.
characters.
But
Dang it!
You'll
Will
get
somebody
it
just
eventually.
die already?
He
I
is.
thought they were in the same body.
He is more than he is one.
I have 2
He has
characters.
2 characters,
I have
one of
2
which has 4 souls.
All right, let's do it. I'll be the second from the left.
It doesn't matter either way.
It does.
It might.
You're down.
And-
Depending
Yeah,
on character development,
I'm- I think that it will matter. So let's all just link arms and jump
Can
toward
I
us,
be a GM for a
guys.
second when she jumps?
What?
Can I be a GM for a
I will be
second
the other
when they
person in the
jump?
middle. So we'll be in
The
the middle.
dungeon master.
Okay.
Just for a second.
Happy?
Can you
And
saying
And so
can
who
you
will be
heal
on the
me?
Can I
ends?
be the dungeon master
Well,
when
God.
they jump?
What end?
I say no because I don't
I'm
trust.
going to
Who are
say
you gonna link
no.
arms
Oh,
with?
but it'll be very funny.
Me
This is
or her?
fact. This is fact when it happens.
We'd all lose grip. I know.
No, not that.
All right, so you're gonna link arms with me. And we're all gonna jump.
If you haven't noticed,
We're
physics
linking
doesn't
arms, you're on
exist
the
in
end,
this
let's
world.
jump.
Except for gravity.
Man.
You're on the end, you
Yes.
link with her.
There's
Yeah.
My armor.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
is the pregnant lady on the end?
Fine, switch with her.
Fine,
You
we
want
can
to be on the
switch.
end?
There.
He's fine.
When I say when they jump, she drags everyone down faster.
Me?
Technically, no, because eventually you reach terminal velocity.
So
Did you know
Besides,
Penny
gravity
going
pulls at
terminal
everything at
velocity
the
does
same rate,
nothing?
so it doesn't
That
matter
is
how heavy
true.
you are.
Gravity pulls at everything the same rate.
all right,
So
so
disappointed.
So we all link arms and jump,
yes.
which is may or may not be the stupidest decision
Okay.
we've ever made.
You all link arms and jump out over the abyss and begin to fall.
So has anyone seen mine?
Yeah, I would assume so.
What?
Mine.
I'm only jumping because the others 9.5 force me to like, okay, whatever!
Well, I'm not jumping and leaving somebody behind.
so-
if I have to die, then all
So
of a
much better
sudden.
than just be like, push.
That's true.
No,
They
it's not
could have
gonna
just
happen,
pushed
it's not
you.
gonna- We're going!
I'm just gonna.
Happy birthday!
Hey, Derek, I'm gonna turn as my regular self and I'm following you again.
Okay?
Are any of us screaming? Because we're all right next to each other.
Yeah.
Some
Oh, yeah.
Well, no.
Do any of you have the ability to scream?
We'll break this. We'll break the sound barrier eventually. At which case, we will no longer be able to hear the screaming. So we don't have to worry about going deaf because we would be going too fast to hear anything.
It's
Okay.
just, the scariest thing is that like when you're falling into like a dark abyss, you don't know when you're gonna hit the ground. So
Nope.
it's that perpetual fear of be like, when am I gonna land?
Well, no, he's also.
Yeah.
When
All
you
right.
hit it, you die.
I'm not screaming.
Yeah,
but
people
I'm-
died
He
before
could have
that.
at least,
That was
like,
anticipation of
Told
death.
us before he jumped. He could have at least given us a
I'd
stop
say.
for 2 seconds to give us even the minimal amount of instruction.
I'm not disagreeing.
He just said like, well, what do we do? This.
He didn't even say this. He's just like, it's not a dead end, and leapt off.
Is this his plot to kill us all?
Like I said, TPK for you all jumping off a cliff.
Well, we're all
If all
falling.
of your allies jump off a cliff, do you follow? Yes, because it's D&D.
What if they all die? I don't care.
We all make new characters because this world explodes
Yeah.
and dies.
Explodes.
I'd
I
be
mean,
so sad if I was Venetia.
I'd be
I
so
know,
sad
I'd
if
be
I
so
wasn't.
And baby.
Not quite attached to baby.
Robasa has
Oh,
a backstory she
The
has
baby's
yet to come to terms with.
Are you
I
thinking-
can't die
Are
here.
you thinking about that as you fall? You saying that to yourself?
I'm so into knowing you!
Yeah.
Forget to find that. Because what you said reminded me of something.
Of what?
Like, if all your allies jump off a cliff, would you do so? Yes, because it's D&D. Which reminded me of something. I just didn't find
Alright.
it on Twitter.
How long
So
do we fall for?
My Twitter.
That sounds like a trick
Not
question.
low-key. My
Okay.
When do we stop falling or die?
I want to see this though.
Well,
at least one of us will be alive to find a way to revive all of us. Worst case scenario.
Ah, here it is.
Well,
probably not. So you all keep falling. Probably for an hour, at least.
An hour? That's terrible. That's terrible.
Just falling through this dark abyss.
Robasa, from the bottom of her heart, regrets this decision, and if she was able to speak, then she would inform her comrades of such.
And eventually,
Yes,
you
that
all
is
fall to unconsciousness.
Unconsciousness?
Unconsciousness. Okay, so we fall to unconsciousness.
That could just happen from, like, entering atmosphere.
Trippy.
Yeah,
Calling it now.
because Zakash definitely doesn't have an atmosphere. Or exiting atmosphere. Because everyone knows the Earth is flat.
Sure.
So what happens?
Sure.
I'll just go now.
I mean,
So,
if you're falling for long enough, you will pass out.
Okay, next.
Oh, we fall to unconsciousness?
yep,
Yes.
you all fall unconscious.
Oh gosh.
Fall unconscious.
Venetia's hating this!
Just the locked arms, I worry like.
Ooh.
Terrible, awful person.
Oh, I just got
And
it.
then our form shift.
Alright.
You feel your form shift. How
Well,
can
you can't
that
feel your
if we're
form shift if you're
You're
unconscious.
unconscious, guys.
So you wouldn't know if you're form shifted or not.
This is my favorite.
You don't know.
One of my favorite Twitter posts.
You wouldn't feel it, and I always say
Fair.
you feel your form shift, not your form shift.
But the thing is, we lost arms, so
We
when
did.
we wake up.
Oh goodness.
Oh,
Where did we get there?
I can guarantee you that if they're on some top of Venetia's gonna end up punching them.
oh my goodness! I just realized something. You are falling. Like, how are you falling? Like, what direction is your body? Are you falling like face down?
We all probably started falling that way. But if we lost consciousness, we probably
You
lost
are
our first.
pregnant. Do you realize what this could mean?
You know what? Venetia's not actually that attached to her baby yet.
That's fair enough.
Oh shoot.
Wow.
Alright.
I did not realize you were a Democrat.
Hang on.
She's not attached.
I locked
Venetia's-
arms with you.
What?
I locked arms with you, and we switched Venetia to the middle, which means I've also locked arms with her. This is going to be great.
Alright.
And you've locked arms with Venetia.
I'm not sure how heavy I am yet. 170. Alright.
So in the simple way, I switch you to.
So who's the heaviest of us?
Not Venetia. She's petite.
Okay. 136.
Alright.
Like 135.
I weigh more than you.
By like
he doesn't eat
a
much.
few ounces.
fair.
Guys, well, actually, he was originally like 165, but then
Mm.
obviously after the whole fiasco of getting his soul like out of him, it didn't eat a lot.
Well, here's the question.
That's fair. That's fair.
So
How much do you weigh, and then how much do you carry?
So,
How much do I carry? Oh, how much do we carry?
That's the
Not
second question.
much.
Yeah, we're.
a
I'm
lot.
looking at her over there. Yes, there we go.
I
There's a
am
lot.
I am absolutely
You're
the
carrying
heaviest
us
of the
down.
group.
Yep.
That's what I've been getting at for a while. Thank you.
I claim these as mine.
I'm unquestionably the heaviest of the group.
Always been mine.
Weight of
I think
170
this
and
is
all the
that's
other
mine.
equipment. And plate armor and
Okay, so
Battle
we're
axes.
unconscious. How do we wake up?
so, thankfully you do wake
Okay,
up.
thank goodness.
That should have been the first question.
Yeah,
Um,
I was gonna
Yeah.
ask that.
And we're still
Wait,
falling.
So you wake up in a strange place. You're all like laying in a shallow pool of water.
Face up, I hope.
Yes.
No, face up and drop.
wake up and
Wait.
That would suck.
The sky is purples, blacks, and blues just swirling around each other.
What was the sky before we jumped?
Not that.
The sky of Zakash is like a reddish
He's like,
color.
Godric's like delirious, so he's like,
Alright,
I'm gonna light
can't
on
get any
fire.
weirder. This is fine.
No.
Black and purple versus red.
Oh, right.
We're
Actually,
good.
Godric turns
Doesn't
really
matter.
good. Yeah, really.
Alright, so everybody alive?
Christian.
What?
For visual reference, think of Sovngarde.
Yeah.
Sky.
Oh,
So
that's
Godric says what?
like being delirious after waking up, because that would be a trip. Like,
I might actually
You
be
are-
able to pull up a visual reference after saying that.
Okay.
what do you mean?
Of this guy.
Okay.
What it looks like.
Make sure you're on mute.
I guess we'll just wait
Lovely
for a
arms.
second.
Lovely arms.
Another lovely
Robasa is relieved to be alive.
Okay.
Oh, pretty!
That is what
Pretty.
it looks
And also slightly
That's
ominous.
horrifying.
like this.
Oh my gosh, that is beautiful.
That's
Venetia's just
really-
gonna stare
Except
at it.
imagine
That's
this
really-
being black instead of
white.
Alright, that's
But
terrifying, but
evolution-
okay.
Pretty, but also ominous. Anyway, Godric says what?
It's not like it can get any worse.
This is a beautiful
It's
picture.
like
Yeah.
it's serious.
It's not like this can get any worse. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, just
We're
don't-
alive.
do
We're
not
alive,
go closer,
guys.
conscious, yeah. Don't scroll down further.
Guys, we're alive.
No, I am not wake up.
Do we all wake up at the same time?
I'm gonna sit up.
Not necessarily.
I'm gonna.
You all feel just exhausted.
Yeah, well, I
Okay,
fell
well, then I
unconscious
probably
again.
lie there for a
I
couple
want you
minutes.
to sleep here in the water.
I'm
Is the
gonna.
water warm or cold?
It's freezing cold. We are all buried underneath ice.
It's
Hypothermia.
Is it like a warm?
it's a little bit cold, but
We're kind
it's
of
mostly
generally
warm.
Frozen. We're gonna wake up.
You know what? This
centuries later.
water's not bad. I'm just gonna lay here in it.
Yeah, Godric's already like knocked out after
I
what he
probably
said
take a
to
couple
Evie.
minutes of
And then
lying in
Verona's
the water,
coming.
and then I sit up
Okay.
Yeah.
and look around.
I'll like roll over and like push
If-
up
wait.
into a sitting position.
Would I be the first one awake?
Probably.
Are you?
Yeah,
Is he near?
And
Is
so
he close
Corvo.
to
Corvo
us?
is the second.
I'm going to do conjure animals and just have spiders on them.
Okay.
What?
Oh, poor
stop
Roderick.
He has a fear of spiders.
Remind me, conjure animals.
30-foot radius.
Well, good thing you've passed unconscious.
It summons fey spirits, yes?
No, that's conjure fey.
No, conjure animals summons fey spirits to inhabit the beasts.
Then I guess so. I don't know.
So
Oh, there's
technically the
spiders.
spell would fail.
Yay.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Are they even close
In
to
your
us?
face.
Where do they land?
This pool of water is probably
If anything, I should be
about
thinking
100,
you
150 meters across.
So they're visible.
It's roughly, like if you're laying in it, almost shoulder deep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there are fey spirits.
Alright, so I guess I'll like stand up and so I'll see them.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sitting
will I
up.
see the dark prince?
Technically, you do see some roughly humanoid-shaped mist.
Okay, okay.
Nisha's just gonna lay there in the water.
We didn't die after all, guys. Let's.
I'm so unconscious.
I am exhausted.
Nisha's just like, I'm just starting to take a nap in the water. Like, I'm done.
Anyone just want to cry in relief right now?
You just hear,
I'm
you
too
just hear a
tired
soft
to cry.
sob, like,
I am too tired to
are
cry.
you crying? No!
Is that
You're crying!
Wait, who?
No, that was a joke. Like, when she said, like, just cry in relief, I'm like, you just hear a soft sob. I'm like, are you crying, Robasa?
No!
No! You're crying! Hey,
My eyes were stabbed by the tears. It's not my fault.
my eyes decided to become rain clouds.
Dude, I'm not crying. It's the pool of water we're laying in.
Okay.
And you'll feel
So we're all exhausted and lying in a pool of water.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
Nisha hasn't gotten up. She's tired. She's like, no, I'm done.
Godric is just unconscious. He's just really tired.
Godric is out.
I'm straight out.
Right.
After that interesting conversation, that was very one-sided.
Can I have another root beer?
No, you can only
I
have
want
this
some.
I
one.
don't know. Can you?
Okay.
Can you have another root beer?
I
Alright.
actually want to try their red cream soda.
It's good. Tastes kind of like, I don't know, bubblegum.
Biblego?
I don't think that's the right way to describe red cream soda.
I mean, sure.
Is it?
What's going on?
Nope.
Try it and see. I'm no.
Actually,
Why are you doing this?
Here.
Why?
You're right there, and Christian's too far away.
What the frick are you talking
What?
about?
No,
I'm
don't.
gonna cast
No.
prestidigitation.
Sure, I'll show you.
What are you casting?
Prestidigitation.
Yes, you can cast
My hands are right here
prestidigitation.
in the cold,
Okay,
so
I'm flavoring up the
yeah.
water.
Did we take any damage?
Okay.
Yeah. Do we have
We
any
drowned.
damage?
Technically no.
We didn't
Okay.
take any damage. We're fine. We're alive.
Oh my goodness, that was fun. I go up and do it again.
No!
Don't. You
Don't!
were unconscious. We've already decided that.
Yeah.
Nisha's baby's okay.
Here,
Okay.
I will see if it tastes like bubblegum.
Do you have another one?
Yeah, give us more red cream soda.
Tastes like kind of like.
Yeah, it kind of does
Okay.
taste like bubblegum.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Now I have to try it and see if it actually.
Okay, it tastes a little bit like bubblegum.
Okay. Fine.
I was right.
Pass me a red cream soda. I gotta see what this is about.
It tastes a
Not
little
bad,
bit
though.
like
Peer pressure.
bubblegum. It
Let's
also
go.
kind of tastes like, I don't
It
know.
tastes like cream soda too.
Yeah.
Hey, don't you
Not
mess that.
bad.
Give me a root beer.
No.
Give me the good stuff, Morty.
Tastes like some red fruit. I don't know what red fruit.
Actually, which one does actually have a flask?
Yes,
Well,
it does.
well,
It does. Here's Rick and Morty
Like the
reference.
bubble gum?
Yeah.
Which is not a show I've seen, but I've heard a lot about it.
I
I've
don't
heard
like
so much
Morty.
about it.
With the fan base, it's really bad. It's horrible.
Oh, I am aware.
Alright, I will
Many fan bases have
I
taken
will-
her path.
begin to approach the living cloud.
Living cloud.
I'm just gonna refer to him as Living Cloud from now on.
Okay.
Can I have a gun?
Ooh, I like that one. Bubba Bubba. I just have a Bubba or something.
I mean, I'm in
Double
Farm's
bubble.
Reach, so you can.
Bubba Bubba's different.
Double
If I can
bubba.
find another one.
she's taking a nap in the water. She's tired.
That's
She's
different
like,
gum
"No,
right
I'm
there.
gonna
That's ash sugar.
I'm asleep."
Bubba.
That's a lot of candy.
I'm not laughing.
We should get out of
Oh,
the
there's
water.
a double bubble
Small
bag.
apple.
Venetia is probably.
Yeah, it's like
super
cherry
interesting.
flavored.
Oh, okay.
You have to pick her up.
I'm exhausted.
I don't think there is
You're one
one.
of the guys who can't afford to do it because
All
Alright.
right.
Poor me. Where's
Yeah.
Alright. Where's everybody?
That's a lot of candy, though.
You're not wrong.
You must like this.
Okay.
Oh,
By the way,
I'm exhausted and she's asleep.
I'll help you.
Pregnant lady's
then
asleep.
rest.
In a water.
Not that.
Very tasty water, to be fair.
You can flavor a
You want
little
dry
bit of
small
water.
land, there's some over there.
It's in 30 foot.
I can't carry
Cubic.
it.
That's a little bit of water.
Pick her
You know
up.
what? That brings up a good question. Is the water like purified water, or is it like
Stop her a couple times.
is it like drinkable water? Is it just
You have not tried.
You're causing
is it
more
clear
damage
water?
than
Does it
you
smell
are.
honey?
It is not
That was
clear.
for last time.
No,
Okay.
no,
It is
stop,
translucent.
just stop, let her
And
sleep.
you,
Yeah,
it does not
yeah.
particularly smell funny.
Anyone else you want
Alright.
to pick up?
Does it have any particular like color to it? Like tinted?
Glad you're still lying face up in the water.
It's slightly hard to tell.
So I'm gonna
So
assume it's
apparently
not.
this is Venetia to dry land because she's
Yes.
asleep. It's like, nope, I'm asleep.
She's sleeping, Godric's sleeping.
Wait.
I have.
Have you stood up?
I stood up and I'm
Where?
trying to head towards the Dark Prince.
Where's that bookworm? Anyways.
Oh, even just being under the table makes me dizzy.
There.
The weak one.
That is a good
Wait,
question.
Robust
Which
as
one?
a strong woman
Literally
with
right next
incredible
Look at your feet. Look at your feet.
Okay.
He's also asleep. You should probably carry
Yeah,
him.
I'm curious. How much health is that thing have? I'm not attacked. I'm asking who's weaker, me or you?
How much does he have? 44? I think he has like 41 or. Yeah,
Okay.
41.
Okay, he's the weaker.
So I'm walking towards the Dark Prince, dude.
I'm still
The
thinking.
living
Yeah,
cloud.
Anyways, so I just pick him up. And I just pull him
Cool.
Okay, what are you saying to the living cloud?
Did I get to him?
Yeah,
Alright.
he's not standing in the water.
He's just
floating.
he's floating.
Something bothering you?
No,
I'm
he's
too tired to make
outside
my
of the
legs
pool.
work.
But he is technically floating because he usually does because he has
Okay.
inherent flying speed.
Pick you up.
So
And you just dry land.
what is outside of the pool?
We will never speak
Like
this again.
what's the ground?
Never.
It's actually grass.
Just regular grass?
Probably be lit on fire. with
Okay.
a bookworm.
Is there food
Well,
out there?
Hmm?
Is there food out there?
Beyond the grass? Is there food? Probably not.
Yes! There's a 5-star luxury meal!
well, Stormcloud, we have
Man, you're
arrived.
up there. We must be
I hope you didn't make us jump down here for nothing.
We'll be down here.
You're being rather direct.
But it does please
I
me
find
that
it-
you all made
Implying we might not have.
Experiment and
Please
you all
tell me
pass.
this is not within earshot of me.
it.
All the two
Okay,
of them
it's
are
not.
still asleep.
Okay.
2 of them are asleep right now.
There's
They woke up and then fell back to sleep because they're tired.
Yeah. So we might not have made it down here alive. That's what you're saying.
Stop reading.
Yes.
Alright. So what could be so important down here that we just risked our lives for?
Alright. Let's go see what they're
The
talking about.
fate of the multiverse.
I guess that's a
Multiverse,
little bit
that's like-
important.
Looks like this many. It's versus. Someone singing.
Are Are you unconscious?
No, this is out of character. I'm just being a butt.
Okay.
What's going on?
Well, at least you admit.
Alright.
I was remembering
Well,
this stuff.
I suppose that the multiverse is somewhat worth it.
At this moment, I
So,
walk into a conversation.
where are we going now? What's our next
I was
priority?
She tells me after this. Oh, hell,
Who cares?
I'm not in chains.
Our next
Whoa.
destination
I'm not in chains and
is
I'm
the
not naked. I'm
fortress of
fine.
Olive.
Whoa.
The
Okay.
fortress of
Olive
what?
I just need a drink to forget that
Gosh
statement.
dang it, I can't read my own handwriting. Olive Cavinio.
Yeah. Godric wakes up.
Well, lead the way, Stormcloud. I have no idea where we're going.
Okay, so
No,
when I look
several
at
of us
the
are
storm clouds,
Okay, after the
We need some
So when I
time
look
to
at the storm
rest.
clouds, I see which one's the prince and I don't know the other one.
after the rest of my group has.
Do I? So I know I see the prince, like the dark prince. What about the other? Is he just a misty cloud
What?
to me?
There's only one
No,
cloud.
there's only the Dark Prince.
The Dark
We
Prince
haven't
is the
seen all of
Stormcloud.
Okay, that's what I was confused about. I was like, why would there be two clouds?
No, there's just the one
You
cloud.
don't even see a
I
cloud.
am so confused.
No, I don't see a cloud. I see a person.
So Godric wakes up and he's like,
I'm going to interrupt the conversation and say,
what happened?
as
We
much as I'd
jumped
like
off
to
a
keep
cliff
going,
into
everyone
a pit.
here is exhausted and we need some time to rest.
Alive?
That's probably a good idea, given we were falling for multiple hours and
I don't want to know how long we were
I do remember
long
saying
enough to lose sense of
something.
time.
I don't
You will
remember
fall
what I said.
for much longer than you
I'm doing a bit embarrassing.
That's not intimidating at all. Let's go rest.
Wait, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
are. You were falling for much longer than you are aware of.
I know I talked to.
Did we die?
I know I
So we
talked
just
to
get lunch
Evie about
and dinner
something.
over and over
I
again?
can't remember what I said.
Hey, Evie!
Alright, how long
And
were
breakfast.
Ooh.
Let's not
What's
ask
breakfast?
let's not ask how long we were actually falling for. We're just gonna rest on the grass for a little bit. Or I am at
don't
least.
remember exactly
You
what I
all can
said.
rest in the pool. We're good.
What do you say? So-
This is just normal grass.
Tell me so I can totally
There's nothing shady about this grass, is
No,
it?
it's living grass that eats you alive.
I think he was-
It
It's
could
grass.
be. It's just grass. Alright, I'm gonna lay down on the just grass.
He's definitely talking
The
about
Dark
the
Prince
promise
can
I
wait.
It seems to be like stiffer and pricklier than normal grass.
Alright.
You know exactly
I'm on plate
what my
armor,
character's
it's whatever,
doing.
I'll just
Yeah.
bat it down.
Just look at the character flaw.
Okay.
It's
So you
literally
all
what it
taking a
says
long
in the
rest?
I guess. Are we taking a short rest?
There's a
or-
reason for this character flaw.
I would say the very
Shipping
And
up.
if he keeps trying,
Just a short rest?
maybe he'll get it. I'm just saying.
Alright.
That's a sign.
We
And
are-
I whoa! I
We
can do
are
this.
taking a rest. Apparently, is it long or short?
Venetia,
What do we want? Do we
she
want
said
long or
she
short
didn't
rest?
Say. What's so funny?
Alright. Everybody vote. Short rest or long rest?
What do you all feel you need?
Long rest, actually.
None of us are
Long rest,
technically
long
damaged, at least.
We're all.
No.
We're all
For Venetia, eternal rest.
Eternal rest would be great.
Get the axe! Get the axe!
That's
I have 4 axes.
sorry,
Take
but
your pick.
wanting eternal
Hello,
rest
Mom.
is every college student ever.
Everyone
You
get
wake
an
up
axe.
in the morning and you go, I don't want to get up. I just want to lay here forever, for eternity, and not.
Exactly. I wasn't talking about death. I was saying eternal rest.
eternal rest. Eternal.
But you'll eventually
sleeping.
starve if you're sleeping
know.
forever.
But
You
then I'd get bored.
dehydrate first.
Oh, my.
I
Well,
was
if they're in the
magical
water.
spell that somehow keeps you like in stasis.
There is a spell that does that in D&D.
What's it
Oh,
called?
really?
Yes. It's called imprisonment.
Can you say like the conditions, like within prison?
There has to be at least one condition to break it.
Okay.
It was the card, right?
Like True
Yeah, the
Love's
drop-
Kiss or something.
Aw.
Condition.
Wait, isn't it true because true love's kiss is basically two people who love each other? It means you actually have to know the other person.
I know. So True Love's Kiss is impossible.
Disney lied to us! Disney lied to us!
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much all that Disney does.
Although there's some.
What if this, like,
A
one
true
side is
statement
in
has
love
never
and
been
the
said.
other
Although, have
side
you
is
seen the
not?
Maleficent
I
movie?
don't know.
No, I haven't.
Yes.
Well,
True
Alright.
love's kiss is real in there.
Nice one for you.
Wait, you mean Sleeping Beauty?
No.
No, the movie Maleficent.
Is that what it's
STL.
called?
Yeah, that new movie, the newer movie that's
Oh,
like retelling
oh,
one.
the
called
live
One
action
Missing.
one.
Plastic.
Oh.
That's
You
alright.
should watch it if you haven't seen it.
We're good. I kind of good, yeah. Definitely haven't seen it.
Okay, so let's take. Is there like a medium rest? Can we take a medium rest?
No.
Alright,
I'll take that medium rare rest. Thank you very much.
I am going to take a long rest because I'm
Long
tired.
rest it is.
Alright,
There we
long
Yeah,
rest.
that's good.
We'll do a long rest.
Okay, so you all just collapse and fall asleep.
I'm already laying down and never sat up. I'm like,
You're still sleeping in the water.
go.
I
No,
was
we
moved
picked her up.
apparently.
Oh,
You're
okay.
I
so
was moved.
I'm just
moved
laying
her
on the
and
grass.
Roderick- No one's in the water now.
Okay.
okay.
No one's going to get up for me.
It's a new.
So you all take a long rest,
Alright.
and you do wake up. The sky
Okay.
still looks the same.
Rather.
Wait, did you
but
say we
also
licked the
ominous.
sand?
The sky
No.
still looks
Oh,
the
so
same.
sandy.
Oh, okay.
Wait, guys, I'm mistaking this. I mistook this for a sandwich.
I'm gonna stand up and just walk towards
Alright.
the grass and just keep walking.
Oh
Has
my gosh.
the Dark Prince moved?
My person who I
Into the
don't care
grassland.
about.
Has the Dark Prince
go up?
Eventually, you find the edge of the grassland, where it drops off into an abyss.
Oh, great!
More falling.
So,
More falling. Can you
so
please?
is
I
the Dark
tried to
Prince
jump.
still there?
What?
Is the Dark Prince still there?
Yes.
I'm gonna
Okay.
yell at the Dark
Alright,
Prince.
Dark
Do I
Prince,
jump?
are we gonna jump down this one too? Please
No.
don't.
No, that's stupid.
Okay, where are we going now?
Okay.
Was that a yes?
Where?
I push him.
It was
You
not
can
a
jump down if you
yes.
want. I'm not coming
Let's-
after you.
Jump, 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 jump.
So you're saying I should jump?
If you want to.
I'm the referee. That is all.
That's
So
not
what
enough.
did the Dark
Just
Prince
no.
say?
Let's listen to Dark Prince. He knows more.
So we're jumping.
You make me jump, I will kill
We're
you.
not gonna jump
I'm not
again!
making you jump. I'm just asking, are we jumping?
Yes.
I jump.
So what
Wait,
do
so
we
you
do
jump?
now?
You
I
don't
jump. Yeah, I jump.
So after you jump, you see the underside of what appears to be this giant floating island you were on.
Fly.
The underside of what?
You're all on a giant floating island.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
The rest of us don't know this. He does.
Okay, I'm gonna do
That's
Fairy with
interesting.
Wings. I'm going to make this 6 hours, actually 8 hours long so I can get back up.
It doesn't take that long, but okay.
Okay.
You should deploy your sorcery points into it. I will make it.
Alright, so Dark Prince, now that our friend is not dead, where are we going? Comrade, companion.
Yes.
Child.
Sorry, I'm just trying to play my character here.
This is fair.
What's your wisdom?
So-
That's. I mean, it's a 10.
What do we do now?
My wisdom's a 10 too, but I'm still smarter than that one.
Yeah.
That was 16.
No, I'm smart. What are you talking about?
No,
He looks around for a bit.
I have intelligence. Far greater than
We
you
go
can see.
that way.
Oh,
Sweet, we're off on that way.
Intelligence
Let's
of
so we're gonna walk
Nom, nom.
off
Don't
the
actually-
island?
I actually would have.
Off the island or still on the island?
Nothing.
She kind of like looks so. Well, actually, you can't tell. It just continues to drift alongside you.
Wait, I can tell.
He just
You
like
can tell.
looks over at her.
You are going to
Looks
need
back.
some of this.
So
I
wait,
have more charisma than Godric.
am I able to make out like the
I
direction
have more
he's
charisma
pointing?
than Godric.
Am
Or
I,
are we giving him
am I able to make out the direction he's pointing? Like,
That should be fun.
how?
More or less.
Maybe.
Do I still
Okay.
have that bottle of tree bark
So we
ale?
can't. So I can't see.
Yeah, it has one use
I
left.
have 1 use left of it.
Put it up his
So I
nose.
can't see
Got
where
all of it?
if it's
No,
going
it's
off the island
water.
or not.
I wouldn't be. Why would I? Derek,
You're
do you carry-
underage.
I'm underage. First of all, Derek, do you carry alcohol here? Is there alcohol in this house?
No, I don't mean in real life. I mean in character.
No.
I'm the
Where would I
only
have it?
carrying
I just have
alcohol.
like a church go like I got so many bottles of alcohol.
And they're all
Wanna buy
empty.
some alcohol?
Want to buy some watches?
We'll buy some now.
Oh no
Yes.
thanks, no thanks, shady sir. I already have one.
That's a fair point.
All right.
So I guess
Have
we
you not seen
follow
Hercules?
Dark Prince.
Wherever Dark Prince
Okay.
is pointing.
So it leads you up to the edge of the island.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Not again.
Are we jumping again?
Just
Lock arms again.
I don't think we're jumping.
And he reaches out and he says, Ashwa Karana.
And my face explodes.
I can help your.
Alright, so what happens?
Just open your mouth. Stick staffing.
And as you watch, bits of the island behind you break off and come almost to form a path in front of you.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh,
Honestly.
Until pretty much the entire island behind you is gone except for the bit you're standing on.
okay.
Let's
And
walk.
you said the bridge was ridiculous. Let's go.
Yeah! What happened to the water pieces? Is it still just, we're just gonna walk through that
Someone
again?
slips on the water and just falls over.
You don't know.
Well, we'll find out.
Alright, I guess we're walking then. You lead the way, Prince. Prince Stormcloud.
The Prince of
I'm
Darkness.
gonna ride.
Prince-
I'm not calling him
Romeo
the
knew-
Prince of Darkness. I'm calling him Prince
A storm cloud appears in the air
What's that freaking
because he
cloud?
can do that.
You better not do
That
that.
would be hilarious, though.
Cumulonimbus.
Lead the way, Cumulonimbus.
I'm gonna ride on your
Did you
shoulder.
say cumulonimbus?
I don't know if that's
Cumulonimbus.
Cumulonimbus. I'm
I'm
sorry.
a bird.
Also known as the anvil
Ron, I want you
cloud.
right on my shoulder.
Alright, so we're gonna keep walking. Not onto the bridge.
too
Is
tired
it
to
a
walk?
long bridge?
You can't
left
see the
off
end of
an
it.
island.
Okay, is it a wide bridge?
It's about
Back
10
up.
feet wide.
Okay,
too tired to
nobody
fly.
trip. We're gonna walk single
Fine.
file so we don't fall
Don't do
off.
anything.
Single file line.
You can technically walk double
To the
file.
back room.
We can
You may
walk
ride
single
on my
file.
shoulder.
It's just the
Do we
safest
want
way to
single
not
file?
get closer to the
And I will push
edges
you up,
of it
and
if
you
we
will
can
walk.
avoid it.
Do not do
Okay.
what?
What?
I guess I'll walk directly behind the storm cloud.
He's a bird.
The floating cloud.
Yeah.
Doom.
I went on the shoulder. I would most likely not die on.
God, you just
Get ready.
Probably die after
Don't burn off her hair. I already have one character who's lost all of her hair and is not getting it back.
Okay, message received.
Get a wig?
Star Wars? That's what she. I'm not sure Star Wars has wings.
Alright, so we're walking. How long are we walking for?
It's a ridiculous.
As you're walking, you notice, like, as you pass an area, the land behind you moves and goes past you.
Oh dear,
That's like some from a different from a game. Like, you know,
This is
It might be, I don't know.
It's from several games. It's been used as a
Yeah.
game mechanic in
Yeah.
several things.
I'm sure it
As
has.
a moving mechanic.
I am
because you know there's that one chest that you really that has a really good item, like your second phase. You're like, oh frick, I need to get the chest. You're already halfway through, and like half the island, half is gone.
So
Like, you're
how
like,
long?
No.
How long can he
That was a long
sustain
explanation. And
doing
useless
this
long
for?
You don't know.
I'm sorry.
That's
Dark,
alright.
Keep on walking.
Dark Prince. How long can you sustain this whole bridge for?
I do not sustain it.
Oh, I think he just got the spell to activate it and it's just gonna keep going.
All right.
Alright.
Cool.
If I understand magic like this correctly.
All right. That's fine.
What if one of you stays
I'm
behind?
just
The path
magically
will
teleported to
crumble beneath you,
hell
you'll
with a floating storm cloud, walking across a bridge that's reassembling itself as we walk. This is fine.
Hey, at least it's not a magical stone giant that pulls itself up in the earth and kills you in one hit.
Or at least it's not
Yeah,
that.
that's true. There are worse things than a magical land bridge. Much worse things.
Alright, we'll just keep walking, observing this bridge.
Absorbing the bridge.
Observing.
Oh, observing. I heard absorbing.
Observing.
Like the absorbing.
Yes, I'm going to tear the ground that I'm standing on off, and I'm going to absorb it into my body.
And then, since all the ground is not there,
We all
We
fall.
all plummet to our
Yellow
deaths.
Bob.
Game over, guys. Alright.
so you keep falling, and
No.
you don't fall.
We're not.
You keep walking.
It's a joke.
You keep walking with,
Man,
and
death
it's
by joke.
it's hard to tell the passage of time.
Okay. That's fair.
It could be hours, it could be days. You're
I'm
not certain.
sure.
Are we getting tired of all this walking?
Eventually, yeah.
Are we gonna just take a break in the middle of the land bridge?
Do you want to take a break in the middle of the land
Let's
bridge?
not do
Not
that.
really.
Keep walking.
Our Chris will get tired of our crap and be like, you know, I'm done with you guys.
That's it. We're done.
Alright.
He's the only one with an inherent flying speed.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll just keep
I'll
walking.
get somebody else to do this job. Freaking wussies.
So we getting any closer to anything? anything that we can see?
You are not.
Alright!
You actually can't really see anything. Actually, there'd be like 2 or 3 more floating islands you'd be able to see.
Okay, so we're passing the islands, I
That
guess.
was in Roger.
So-
So what are those?
Oh my gosh.
What are
Stop
those
naming
islands? Are we gonna jump onto those?
No.
Okay.
He will be missed.
So, you'll walk for nearly 10 hours, which means I'll need you all to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Oh, jeez.
I knew we should take a break.
Constitution back.
Yes, you have your Constitution back.
17 plus 1. 17 plus 1.
7.
Oh, good lord.
7 is a failure.
Yeah, I kind of
16
figured.
and 14.
What about
16 and 14
You
for
take a
Roger.
point of exhaustion.
11.
Was that the first or the second one?
That's the first one.
Oh wait, I
That's
actually did.
success?
Wait, so is it a saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's over 20.
There
Unnatural
you
What
go.
kind of saving throw?
10 for the second one
Yeah.
is a success. You only have 1 point of exhaustion.
Yay!
Unnatural 20 for the second.
Yeah, you're fine.
So 17
Somehow.
in 17 and 14 for Godric and 18 and 12 for
Both,
Thor.
all are
Okay,
fine.
so what's the saving throw?
Because you're marching for 10 hours. 2 constitutions.
Just one.
Okay, so 18 plus. Okay, so 24. 23. Excuse you.
Both are fine.
I'm very used to walking for a
I don't
long
need to
time.
bother.
Okay? And eventually, you notice the land coming to make either some sort of island in front of you or just kind of making a wider
The one we
area.
have been walking on?
Yeah, the line bridge.
Alright.
Okay, alright, this is different. I am happy that this scenery is finally beginning to change.
Now suddenly a volcano just comes from the ground.
I am not happy. I am not
I've
happy
changed
with
my
this.
mind. I'm going back.
I'm not sure.
Hey,
which
Dark
one
Lord,
you're
can we rearrange the bridge in the opposite direction?
Can you just
Okay, anyway, land starts getting wider in front of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
And eventually, as you keep walking,
Alright,
the land coalesces into an island.
alright.
Again.
Okay. Yeah.
Is it the same island?
No, it is not.
If it's the same
Oh.
island, oh my goodness.
Why did we have to walk across this land bridge to remake an island using the same parts?
Because the island didn't exist back there.
Okay!
Okay.
Alright, cool. That makes total sense.
What's going on this island then?
So, I'm thinking of words. So,
Words.
Words. Fire swords.
it becomes an island, water pouring off the sides, a river in the middle,
Okay.
and there seems to be some sort of archway
Alright.
near the far side.
Designed
Over a
as
bridge.
park.
Okay.
Alright. Robassa has been walking for 10 hours and needs a bathroom break because she's been walking.
I'm sorry, can we take a break? Oh, fine. Why didn't you go before? I didn't have to.
We've been on a land bridge. I'm just gonna sit down right there as we're all walking there.
Stop it.
Should we actually do a
Just
break
go
though?
ahead.
No, we have time.
Okay.
Besides, we started way late. So,
What?
besides, we started late.
Oh.
You did. You did start a little late.
How late did
A
you start?
little. A little.
Little.
Only like half an hour.
Yeah.
A little.
Yep, a lot of little.
Not a little. Not a little. Not a little.
So,
Okay, so we see archway. No. Archway and a bridge. Oh, archway over a bridge, right?
no, it's the bridge and then the archway.
Bridge and then archway. Okay.
Let's go.
Well,
Let's go.
let's.
DJ turns
I'm going to ask the Dark Prince where we are.
I promise it's edible. I promise.
I'll eat it.
Off. What are we eating?
I don't know. Random things, Derek is eating.
I've
What
heard
are
from
they?
people.
I don't know.
That's what I can.
Oh wait, I know what these
Magic things.
are. I know what these are.
What did you take, by the way?
I know what these are.
A what?
These things are
Good luck catching it.
Wait, what did we throw? What's being thrown?
Did you actually catch it? Because I didn't
Oh,
hear it
I
hit
did.
the ground.
The body catch it, therefore it counts.
Right?
What's going on?
We're
Going.
eating strange things at Derek's
No, I don't trust. Give me Reese's.
Oh, gosh.
I don't feel so good, guys. Give me
I
Rice
trust
Krispies.
you.
I was gonna say these aren't Reese's Pieces,
Christian,
buddy.
wake up.
S-E-R.
Well, it's a good thing I have high custody.
They're wonderful. I like them.
Okay, what just happened?
Derek is giving us strange things.
Okay.
We're just
Here,
eating.
here, you can have a strange thing too.
Alright.
It's actually pretty good.
Derek,
Just,
hit me
just,
up with that
just
re-
stick it in your mouth and eat it.
Rice Krispies.
It's fine.
Hit me up
Oh,
with
it's
that
one of
Rice
those.
Krispies.
Okay.
No, I don't want.
I'd like a rice
Marshmallows!
Krispie.
Come on, here.
Like a Rice Krispie treat.
Around a Rice Krispie
You
treat.
can just hand it to me
See
so
what I
I'm
open that
a foot away.
too?
Role playing
Yeah.
requires sustenance. And I would like to ask the Dark Prince where we are.
And some for some
This
food.
immortal form has grown weak. I need sustenance.
Does the Dark Prince need to rest?
You don't know. You've never seen him
You need a
rest.
Snickers, you're not you.
Daddy issues.
Well, if his dad's evil, then I would say.
Sarcastic Productions. Yeah, daddy issues. I heard that.
I heard that. Please sum it up in 2 words. Daddy issues.
Alright, so what are we doing here, Stormcloud?
I love that name so much.
Are you asking in a much more respectful way?
He kind of gestures forwards, but it's hard for you guys to notice, really.
It's so
Okay,
fun.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that was.
Okay, he made us fall for hours, and he made us walk across the bridge for 10 hours. I have a right to be a little bit bitter.
You're kidding me?
I mean,
Okay, Dark Prince, what shall we do?
Be scared.
Skip. Oh,
The
great.
music. Be scared.
This is the theme. Actually, this is the theme of Zakash.
and we're no longer in Sakai?
So we're no longer in
I
hell.
don't think so.
No, we are now.
I
It's
don't
different.
recall which
We're
one
in
has
deep
floating
hell.
islands.
What?
I remember the centaurs in the River of Blood, but not the floating islands.
I remember
Wait,
the whirlwind
sometimes
of
the
river
river
bodies in Dante's Inferno.
Mhm.
What? Hey, Dark Prince, what reign of hell are we in? You're in the last one.
What?
The one reserved for you.
Well, I'm gonna go
You deserve it, dude.
now.
Yes, that's where you are, not.
Glad to know that this whole trip has been exclusively to drop off that guy. So
Wait. Which one? Which one?
Both.
Well, at least I'll keep each other company.
preferably at least the one with the
So
multiple
yeah, we can't see
personality
the Dark
disorder.
Prince motion forward.
You gave me the
You,
sword.
well, you kind of.
Still, that was only one of them that gave me the sword, not all of
Okay.
them.
Forward
You
is
are such a brat.
You know that?
forward.
So you going across the bridge?
Yeah.
Okay.
What else are we gonna do? Just fall?
Okay, so you go across the bridge.
Alright.
I am following
We are
you.
on the island, the new island.
Yes.
If you get into a battle, everyone else is fighting. I've got one point of exhaustion.
Oh yeah.
Let's avoid getting into another battle if we can.
And you come up to the archway.
I walk through.
I hear her smiling, unfortunately.
You feel your form shift.
Really?
Yes.
I'll just be like, yeah! Just run straight into the road. Yeah!
Roger?
Why wouldn't?
Oh wait, that's my own car. That's the door of last. I don't have a brown piece of paper. Yeah! I just run right through.
And you also feel your form shift.
Form shift
I'm
into
gonna follow
what?
people because why would
Let's
I not?
go then. I walk through.
What did they turn into?
Turn
No.
into.
No,
Form
you feel your form shift is another
we mean
method of saying
teleport.
teleportation.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, so
goodness.
they teleported.
Like, turn into.
So no, they did not
a
turn
freaking-
into ducks.
Okay.
Though
As
that would be
amusing as that would
interesting.
be.
Are you rolling for ducks?
They did not turn into ducks.
Dang it. Okay, now I gotta roll for them.
I gotta roll for
Alright, so Dark Prince, did he go through?
Dark Prince is waiting back there.
Okay.
No one turned into ducks.
Oh, good.
The Dark Prince told us to go through a thing, is that right?
He motioned for us to go through a thing, or at least I think
Corvo's
he
gonna
did.
go through the theme as well.
I think he's telling us to do this thing, famous last words.
He's not saying no, so...
Alright, so walk through, I guess, and he'll follow
Walk through.
behind.
Suppose we'll go and see what's going on.
So, you all go through and find yourself at a very strange place. For some of you, familiar.
Oh,
But
I know exactly. This is the city, isn't it? Wait. No, keep going. Sorry, I'm thinking of something else.
Who finds it familiar? Out of curiosity.
Godric, maybe Corvo, Venetia. I think that's it.
Okay, then clearly I do not know.
So,
Okay.
Okay.
this. You find yourself at the base of a large mount. Sky still the same. The rock is a strange pale color.
Is it? It's a
Is this
sky-
the place with the amber?
Wait, what plane of existence are we on?
It's.
No.
I'm thinking of way too many things.
I'm looking at the sky.
Which
What
place
color
with
is
the
the
amber?
sky?
It's the same color.
The
that
one
we-
that was held.
Is
I
it the
don't think it
purpley mist or is it the red
Is
sky?
this the one where that person was encased in something and we were trying to get that person's soul back?
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Okay. So describe our surroundings.
A wasteland.
A wasteland.
Okay.
So it's a familiar wasteland.
For some
not,
people.
Not to us. We're completely
For them, it's a familiar wasteland to them. So what's familiar about this specific wasteland?
And you stand at the base of the enormous mountain.
Is there like an
Enormous
entrance to a
mountain.
temple that we see?
Hmm?
Do you see an entrance?
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Perhaps. I was
Well, it's perhaps.
Is that a perception check?
I would say yes.
Can I do my passive perception because I'm not looking for a temple?
I'm gonna wait till everyone else rolls active perception.
So.
I will look
I took
around
the Dark
and
Prince.
notice anything strange in
Why
this
are we
barren
here? I thought we were
wasteland.
supposed
Yeah, I'll look for
brother.
anything
What?
strange in
I
this.
thought we were supposed to be with your brother.
13.
Yeah, I'll look for anything strange in this barren wasteland. Ooh, 13.
This is 7. This is 7 for God. No, for
Perception is what?
I rolled 13.
No. Yeah, I rolled 13 too.
13.
16 for
16.
Godric.
Perception.
Godric can have advantage.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind. Well, that's just 14, so 17.
And technically Corvo can have advantage too.
That's a. Oh, minute. So that's 10.
Okay. So do any of us see anything strange? Anything?
Do we have a map? Like,
So-
does any of us have a map? Like the map on them, like a
Did any of you roll 18?
No.
No. I rolled a 17.
Can my passive perception see stuff? Because I'm not really looking for anything.
Sure, why not?
Yay!
Wait, is something coming after us?
No.
Okay, no.
Okay.
Stop.
Hopefully we will.
So
I'm not honest.
you would see a familiar structure built into the mountain.
Cool.
I'm distracted by the mountain.
Is this the place? Wait, this is the.
I'm claiming.
I think this is the same place that.
Is that Valor's little girl who's already dead?
Oh, that's right.
Not
yeah,
both.
yeah.
Get on the bad card
Maybe.
now.
Got another
Okay,
test.
good.
I thought it was the place with the 3 potions.
Alright.
Just throw me the box.
Is it that place that we're three potions place?
No, it's not.
Okay,
It's a
so
really
there's
different
something on the
place.
mountains that she sees, and
Well, do you inform us? of
Don't.
this?
Knowing
No, I'm a
Venetia, she
butt.
might not.
Oh.
Alright.
Well, okay.
Alright, so Dark Prince.
I tell Godric.
You tell Godric. Okay, Godric.
Sorry,
you
Prince
inform us.
Stormcloud.
I'm gonna be a butt too.
What? I told you.
Yeah.
Prince Stormcloud, where are we now?
Well, is the Dark Prince even still here?
She
Yes,
better
he's
be.
here. He's here.
Okay.
Okay.
He's still here.
This place. Some But on Elton,
Two.
it is merely a reflection.
A reflection?
The freak. Come on.
This entire mountain on Elton is merely a reflection.
Merely a reflection.
So,
Okay.
is this like
So you're
is
saying
this
we're not
Wakanda
actually
style?
here?
Are we?
Is this
So if I
Wakanda?
turn around, is
What are
there
you talking
another?
about?
Is there
Have
another
you ever
mountain
seen Black
behind
Panther?
me?
No.
Okay.
Is there another mountain behind me if I turn around?
Or not.
Okay.
Okay.
What
I'm
kind
gonna
of
jump to
reflection are we
conclusions.
talking here?
I'll let you know what I
This
mean.
same mountain can be seen on Elton, but it is not the same.
So this is like
It's a
is
fake mountain.
Is it like you said it's a reflection? So out of character, is this kind of like Cold Harbor from the
Is
other
it
shows?
physical?
Because Cold Harbor is
Can we touch
basically a
it?
reflection.
Can we touch
instead
the
of
mountain?
blood balls realm.
I think so. I think what he's saying is this mountain is just
You're not
plains.
entirely sure.
Can we touch the mountain?
It is there. It exists.
Okay. So it's a reflection. All right. So are we gonna?
This is not the reflection.
Oh.
So it is
The
a reflection.
is
No,
in
it's
the
not.
plane?
Yes.
Oh, fun!
Okay. So are we
So-
going to climb this mountain?
You
Where
want
do
us
we
to go
go
into the
here
temple,
now?
don't you?
Hmm?
You want us to go into the temple, don't you?
We must find the heart.
Into the temple we go.
What?
The
Oh,
heart?
that temple.
Yeah, there's a giant temple. You basically see with two statues. How can
Basically,
you miss
it's a
that?
structure built into the mountain.
I
so
was
more of it's actually
looking
in the ground.
at the mountain.
All right. Up the mountain we go. Then I assume.
Yeah,
Yes,
let's go.
Dark Prince.
I'm alright. Into the temple.
Sword.
After you.
Well, thank you. So
I
we
would
won't.
advise you to tread lightly.
Tread lightly. Oh dear. All right. Who wants to be prepared to do an acrobatics check?
Do you want the pregnant lady to go first?
You have a meat
You
shield.
have a passive perception higher than my actual
Does
perception.
anybody have a high acrobatics modifier? Or dexterity?
Dexterity?
I have
Nope.
animal handling
I have a dexterity of 16.
and deception.
I have a dexterity.
I can deceive people.
Dexterity
really
of
works on
16.
No,
Sixteen,
it's
That's it.
probably acrobatics.
Is
It's probably gonna be
13?
acrobatics if it's anything.
No, acrobatics is one.
Oh dear.
Well, let's just keep our eyes peeled and
We
Be careful.
definitely need someone to pass perception. Becca, you go first.
Alright, pregnant lady,
So-
I'll be behind you to catch you if you trip.
That's a name. Yo,
I don't even know her name. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
her name is
My name is
Tanisha.
Anisha, and I'm the angry pregnant lady.
Alright, I'm an angry half
Her
elf,
name
so we'll
is
get along
Venice.
just fine.
Wait. Venetia, as in Venice. City,
So-
large city.
Yeah.
So you all going up towards the temple?
Yes.
Apparently
Yes,
so.
we all walk into the temple,
She goes
Okay.
first.
all being cautious.
Yeah, passive perception. It's your program. No passive perception.
Everyone can roll a perception check. Advantage.
Advantage? Oh.
All right. Well, in that case,
20!
17.
21.
I rolled a 1 and then I rolled a 20.
That's impressive. The two extremes.
19.
Technically,
I got
that's
a
just
19.
natural 20.
21
Yeah,
and
okay.
21 for Godric, 16 for
21.
21.
21.
So everyone who rolled above 15, which is everyone,
Yes.
you feel the ground shake slightly.
Oh dear.
Stops.
I don't like this.
Oh man, the squirrel tree on the Yggdrasil squirrel tree. No, the squirrel on Yggdrasil.
Alright,
You
I
know that
guess.
story? Basically, it's a squirrel. There's being on the top of Yggdrasil, and then there's that snake on the bottom. I can't remember the being on the top. Basically, they insult each other by a squirrel. So the squirrel goes up. He's like, "Hey, tell the guy at the bottom that he sucks." Okay. Goes down. Hey, the guy from the top says you suck.
I
Well,
know
tell the guy at the top.
how.
Tell the guy on the top that he sucks too. And he goes back and forth. And every time that happens, it means that there's an earthquake.
Prince Stormcloud. What was?
You're
Do
so
you
on
know
my
what that
shoulder.
was?
You're fine. Get the frick off.
The breath.
You go first. Push him into a chair.
Yeah, why don't we make him
The
go
breath.
Yes.
Well, actually, no, I wouldn't be on your shoulder anymore. I'm
He
walking.
said it
Oh,
was
okay.
the breath.
He's on your shoulder in human
Oh.
form.
breath of
Trevor,
rage.
you're not burned
You
anymore.
said something
Get off.
earlier about a heart.
No, I like that idea.
Are we,
Safer.
is the
Are we
mountain?
inside of Alamont's?
What?
What?
No.
No.
So is this mountain alive?
In a way.
Okay.
Let's just find the heart.
It's just probably descend the mountain.
This is a
About
taken.
this?
I feel like we're in
Do
that
we have to go
one
into the
big
mountain's how you say mouth?
No,
No. All right,
It's been
that's
a long
good to
time.
know.
I'll stay there.
Derek,
Hmm?
you need to actually get this guy.
About what?
Which I was gonna say right there. I've seen it like years ago. I cannot
In
remember.
what particular sense?
The cave with the lovers.
Secret
Tunnel.
tunnel. Secret
Oh, that's right, the
tunnel.
nomads.
Through the mountain, secret tunnel.
Don't. I think this guy's.
I think this.
Yeah.
I think that's us. This is
Come on.
the cave.
Derek.
I don't know.
Yes.
Two lovers.
Yes.
And
Okay.
Oh,
I remember the episode now.
Aw.
I
Oh,
remember.
good.
Okay. Okay.
We'll look up to school you for that.
See, no, I think I know what's going on.
Okay,
We got a
so
heart, we got a breath, we have a mountain.
and so the confirmed that the mountain was
This
kind of
is
alive.
going to be an interesting story in my book.
You're writing a book?
Yeah.
Is it called The
Who
Daring
is?
Adventures of Terry and Darrington?
Do you get that reference?
No. it sounds
Who?
great.
Okay, who is writing a book?
Godric.
Godric,
Clearly
okay.
Godric.
What's the name of the book, Derek?
The
The,
Daring Adventures of Terry and
the
Darrington.
Daring Adventures of Godric Reinhardt.
No, you gotta make up your own clever name.
Alright.
You can't steal
But
Regals.
what is that from?
That's from Critical Role.
Critical Role.
Oh.
Another D&D stream.
Ah.
So great. Yeah, it's like watching Dark and Dicey. They're from
Alright, so are we going to have to kill the mountain? Is that what you're saying?
Stab the heart.
I do not know.
You don't know.
Freaking my least favorite answer of all. I don't know.
My least favorite question of all, do you mind?
Yeah.
Yes! Yes, I mind.
Because a positive answer is a negative response, a negative answer is a positive response.
That is
What?
true. That always annoyed me so much when I was little.
Like, do you mind? Yes, wait, no.
Yes, wait, no, I don't mind.
Or, no, wait, yes, I do.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
what
like
was the question
saying-
again?
I like saying "Do you mind?" because it goes both ways positive for me. It's like okay,
That's
good.
not
thank
how
you.
it works.
It-
Do you mind? Yes, I mind.
In my
That's a
head,
negative response.
In my head, it keeps going like, okay, then I can do it then.
So everything.
In my head, that's what keeps. That's
So
what the answer is.
you think of in opposites. So basically. this
So
is
yes
your
is
left
no
arm.
and no is yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So basically this is your left arm. This is your
No, I
right arm.
didn't say that at all. I'm just saying, when
Alright.
I say, do you
Okay,
mind?
back to the
I've
game.
been
That was my
waiting
fault.
to think, like,
So what is the
oh,
heart
it's okay.
that we're
I
trying to
understand. It's just- It
obtain?
depends how you answer.
Does this mountain have ears?
Not that I am aware.
You can't say yes, I do
Screw
mind.
you!
Alright!
In a full sentence. Or if it doesn't work for me.
Robasa is going to nudge the mountain with the battle axe
What?
Why would you do this?
to make sure that it doesn't come alive.
You see like blood squirt out of the
You
wall.
know, like
Why would you do that? I had a child! I had freaking baby mountains, that's
I
children.
had a wife and kids.
So-
no.
And
It's
the
like a slight
toilet.
ting that rings through the caves, and the ground shakes again a little bit.
Oh dear.
I'm just thinking about the knife.
Oh dear.
What about you not?
Oh,
I
that's
won't.
right.
But wait, we're going.
Yeah.
Do we have to go inside the mountain? Or is
We
there
are
like a
inside the
we're
mountain.
We're inside the
We're
mountain.
going through the temple.
All right.
Stand.
All right. All right.
We keep going. Clearly, we were just going back and forth with this conversation. Not getting
Dark Lord,
anywhere
do you
at
know
all.
where? Do you know
Let's
the
go.
way?
We're just following
the way.
Do you
Do you
know
know
the
the
way?
way?
Don't bring that back. Neither of you.
You're the one who said
We
it.
must protect the queen. Spit in the number levers.
I did.
So-
I've actually never
So,
seen the
as you
that's
all
how much
keep
everyone else
walking.
talking about it.
You've gone in.
VR chats.
You eventually come to a wall of darkness.
Oh, man.
Is it just a plain wall of darkness? There's no like. How do I put it? Like? It's not like a smoky wall of darkness.
It's probably more of a smoky wall of
I'm
darkness.
gonna
Okay,
cast
smoky
dancing
wall.
light
Why-
and make it go in. It just goes down. I don't see anything.
The dancing light does not technically appear.
I can't understand. Does the Dark Prince motion for us to go in?
Prince, what is this?
He's and he, for most
This
people,
is somewhere-
disappears into a
this
wall
is
of
somewhere
mist.
The sun don't shine.
So
I
what?
walk into the wall.
The
of mist.
sun don't shine.
Okay, there's still ground beneath you.
I keep walking.
I'm gonna walk
All
over
right,
to the
yeah,
wall and
he,
like
it
the
looks like you
wall.
were just walking to the wall. Let's walk into the wall. All right, let's go.
I'm gonna like go over to one of the walls and just kind of touch it and use the walls like my guys. So I'm gonna go ahead first into it.
I'm just gonna go ahead first into it, which is probably not wise.
So this is, I'm walking with like my hand against the wall.
I just walk in first and then say whatever.
So I guess I'll follow him.
So you walk with your hand against the wall. Eventually, the wall you have your hand against stops.
Fine, I'll keep walking.
But you would have noticed that it turned.
Am I gonna smack into a wall?
So your hand turned into the wall.
I'm gonna follow the wall. I'm gonna
Okay.
follow the wall.
And it turns
Why do I
again.
feel like we're splitting the party?
Alright, my time.
Rule 1 of D&D.
Okay,
don't
And-
make
and the
DM
rest of
angry.
you
Rule 2,
Eventually
don't
come
split
to a wall.
I'm following them, by the way.
the party. Wall.
Is the Dark Prince still there?
You can't see him.
So I
Oh,
He is
dark
mist in mist.
Oh,
You're in the mist.
Wait, I can see it. I
Dark
can see his physical
Prince?
form.
Do I
You
gotta
can't
use
see his physical form
echolocation?
at the
Dark
moment.
Prince.
At the very moment, you
Oh.
can't see him.
Okay.
Right, Stormcloud, are you in here?
Senpai? Senpai, are you here?
Okay,
Yeah, no.
I've hit a wall. Is anybody else
He
here?
might not respond if I
So,
call him Stormcloud.
It's at this moment that you realize you can't hear each other.
Oh dear.
Oh, goodness
Can we
gravy.
see
This was a
each
bad
other other
idea.
than the Dark Prince?
You cannot.
Okay.
I'm following the wall.
And you continue to do so through its various twists and turns.
Well, I've hit a wall. Might as well.
Freak, I hit a smoke wall or a
Left
firewall.
hand
Just meld to stone.
I found it. No, it's a
Alright,
prepared.
so the there's a wall in front of me. Can I like touch it and see if just like touch all?
It is not prepared. Dang it. That'd be so
Okay.
funny if it was.
There's some sort of secret.
So you're
passage.
following the...
I'm gonna
The wall.
follow the wall.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're following the left wall.
Following the wall.
Probably
Wall,
might as well,
wall,
because
following
it's
the
not like we
wall.
have any other options. We're blind. At least we'll have some sort of physical guide.
So, and again you lose track of time in the darkness.
Oh dear.
I need
no.
all of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's gonna be
Oh
good.
no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Please, guys, be
19!
nice to me.
Natural 19.
Darn.
16.
There, I'm unwise.
And 19.
Yeah, I
so
know you are.
19 for Corvo, 16
I'm
for
unwise.
Godric. 19 for Corvo, 16 for Godric.
16.
I got a 9.
9.
Special today.
Oh
Okay.
gosh.
9.
So,
I'm very
I'm
special.
following the wall.
both of you,
Wait, people who got 16s?
you start to hear voices in your head. No, just
Ah, freak. I'm gonna
420, plays it.
just whispers in the darkness, calling out to you.
You guys have fun.
I'm gonna kind of cling to the wall. I'm like, no, go away, you freaking crowd. Except she doesn't say freaking.
I start talking to them.
Yeah.
Okay, so you start talking to the whispers.
Start talking to the voices.
This way. This way.
Oh.
This way?
This way.
Which
Which
way?
way?
This way.
Which way is this way?
This way.
I'm
This
just
way,
gonna piss
okay,
off the voices.
I'll keep going this way.
Okay.
Even though I don't know which way this is.
Eventually you do hit a wall again, but...
Wrong way. Okay, let's go this way now. Wall, wall.
There's like two walls to be
Oh,
like,
wall, okay.
oh, freak, this way. Oh, no, this way. Okay, I'm turning around then.
Pong.
Keep going.
So... I'll need all of you to make another wisdom saving throw as you continue to navigate the labyrinth.
Oh.
If that wasn't
Ooh,
obvious.
that's good, that's good.
Yeah.
So,
Nat 20.
so an unnatural 20 for Godric and a
Nat 20, which
and an
brings it up
18
to
for
26.
Corvo.
I got a 10 this
Makes me
time.
7.
7, 10, 9.
Unnatural 20 and then 18.
Natural 20.
Nice.
So all three of you, you start hearing whispers. You
Alright.
two start... The whispers get louder and you start seeing shapes in the mist.
I'm gonna actually kind of have close my eyes and just kind of go, no!
I'm gonna
I'm
have.
going! You
I'm
guys
gonna
told me to go this way. I'm going this way.
I
I'm
caused
going
you-
Alright, I'm
this
gonna
way.
use my battle axe and just
Nothing
slice.
happens.
I'm gonna gonna grab my battle axe and try to slice
You're no
through
fun.
the
I'm gonna
mist.
keep walking.
Actually, you're hearing
Saying that to
voices
me?
right now.
Yeah, they're
You're
no
just hearing
fun.
voices.
I'm just hearing
Roger
voices.
saying you're no
Okay.
fun.
Alright,
Yeah,
I'm
the
gonna
shadows
like.
are no fun.
I'm having
I'm
nothing
keep
happen.
Can I
This is
plug my
great.
ears? Will that block
I
them
never
out?
said that I will roll.
It's like
It
voice-
does not.
Alright. Alright, I'll just keep like trying to shield one ear as I hold to the wall.
I'm gonna like walk with like my eyes half closed because I can't see anyways, and I don't want to see the mist anymore. Like, no, I'm good. Go this way. We're going this way. So
But you still
more.
see the shadows in your mind.
Hate you all!
Hysterical pregnancy. It's just-
We're like getting really angry pregnancy. Hi, we're walking through the mist! We're trapped in the dark night walking inside of the mist!
This sounds like a good time.
Yes,
Yes.
It does, but it doesn't though.
But it's
So-
not.
Hey Jonathan, can you do me a favor and roll 2 wisdom saving throws as you're
Yeah.
walking through a strange labyrinth in a strange place, following a strange man?
Okay,
We
whose
all-
decision was this?
We were following the
Blame him.
we were following the-
I think it's me actually. Yes.
He jumped off the
A
cliff.
giant.
I jumped off
Jonathan.
The dark prince.
Jonathan, he jumped off the cliff first. Blame him.
Yeah.
This is true. He jumped off the cliff first. The rest of us just followed.
Is this what happens when me and Andrew leave?
Yes.
If all of your
Oh,
allies are jumping off the cliff, do you follow?
To be
yes,
fair-
because it's D&D.
Well,
To
I'm
be
not,
fair,
I'm not
we
an
did
ally.
all
I'm just here.
survive, but yeah.
You missed
Yeah.
You missed stuff.
Well, I was at
Time.
Taekwondo, so
That's fair.
Taekwondo can wait.
probably a bad choice.
Who knows, it
Because
might
now
help
my
you.
My legs are
I haven't
Not
had
like
to
that.
do a
Hurt,
saving
like,
throw,
exercise.
a death
Yeah,
saving
like,
throw yet, so I haven't had to
Wait,
do
do you have the
a
money?
push.
Like the money.
The money sticky.
The sticky note.
I gave it to somebody last session.
It's probably Andrew.
I think I gave it to Victoria.
Oh no!
Oh, great.
She's on her honeymoon! We're doomed!
We won't need it this session though. So
Okay.
we'll have next session.
That's true. Alright, let's keep
All
going.
of a sudden you come across a random merchant. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no.
Hey, what do you got back to
See my wares! Oh.
It's dangerous to go
Stab
along to
him.
this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
It's just
So
dick.
here's what I suggest we do. Next time, we write their money on the whiteboard.
That's a
we will
good
always
idea.
have our money.
Okay.
That's
I
a
like
good
this
idea.
plan.
This
The
is a good
whiteboard is
plan.
for your guys' views.
Okay.
I will move my
Well, I
Dude,
guess
check it
I'm
out.
still following the wall and hearing voices
Still
and
following the wall.
regretting coming
What's
here.
going on so far? So do I?
Jonathan,
find a way-
2 wisdom, you
2
said?
wisdom saving throws.
2 wisdom saving throws.
That's a
Okay.
10 plus 2, I believe.
So
Yes.
fail.
12.
Success.
6. Ooh.
For the first one.
What's the fail then?
15 plus 2,
I don't
17.
know.
So
17.
and
Also
then-
success.
Nice! Successful!
And I need everyone to make a 3rd wisdom saving throw.
Oh!
So
You just did the
Jonathan,
roll left.
Sure.
Dice,
So
dice,
Jonathan,
dice,
you're
dice.
trying to
If you roll
navigate
me
a
one, I will
silent,
melt
dark,
you down
misty
for spotting
labyrinth.
the second.
Fine.
So 15
Nat 20.
and
Plus
24.
Nat
Another
20.
7.
15 and 24.
17.
I got 11.
11.
And
What is with you?
8.
another 7.
It didn't roll a 1. I asked it to not roll a 1, so it rolled a 2.
Is your constitution
My
thought-
dice is
still
sassy.
at
I'm
1?
sorry!
So thoughtful of your dice.
Is your constitution still at 1?
No, I'm good
No,
now.
no, she's good.
You're better now?
Yeah, she was healed by the Dark Prince last session.
How?
So all 3 of you.
Heck no.
Yay.
So you would start hearing whispers in your
I
mind.
get to hear whispers
You
now.
start seeing the shadows.
Okay.
Do I start feeling them?
Sorry.
Technically, yes.
Context!
Alright, I'm gonna take my battle axe and
Thank you,
swipe at the
Mama.
shadows.
It just passes through them. You hear like
Alright.
giggling in your mind.
Alright, I'm just
Something
gonna
back to
hold
shout
my
that at
battle
my
axe in
sister.
front of me as with one hand as I use my hand to guide the other.
As she walks around.
Back in this.
She walks
Okay.
around while she's on the phone, so she just walks through the room and says something.
I freaking hate you all!
Context.
She's shouting in a various degrees.
So
of,
what
"I
are the
hate
voices
everything in
saying?
Inferno."
Are they saying this way
Okay.
or whatever?
Roughly- And several other choice words.
So
Hey, I know what you're saying.
How long? does-
Actually, you don't,
You
because
can't
you
hear
can't
me.
hear her.
Why?
You can't hear
There
from the
is no noise.
So we're
How come
space.
I didn't know this?
It is silent as the grave.
That's an important fact that you guys did not
I
inform me
did say that. You just
You
weren't
did say.
listening.
of. There was yelling
See,
everywhere.
See, this is why we need to hear. See, nobody will listen to the DM.
Does
Alright.
anyone
So-
else think this sounds like the Iron Rod?
Technically, I need you all to roll yet another wisdom saving
No,
throw.
please,
Why
no,
is your
no.
dad Superman?
That's Star Trek.
12?
That's
12.
Was it?
12?
Hi, Daddy.
okay.
12. What are we doing?
Oh yeah,
Another one?
Another one.
Same people.
Sorry. See what I mean? Oh, that's an 18. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah,
That's fine.
Why'd you roll twice?
What'd you say?
because Corvo.
Oh, Corvo and Godric.
Yeah, that passes.
So what'd you roll?
Natural 13 plus a 3, so 16, and a 24 again.
Okay. Jonathan?
Whoa.
Oh, we're rolling again. What
Yeah.
for?
Same thing.
Wisdom.
Again?
Ooh.
I
no,
thought.
we do not have
Oh,
that.
was this for the last one, or did we just have to roll again?
We're doing
He's
it. Yeah.
rolling
Okay.
again.
He got an 11.
We're in a labyrinth.
He's fine.
25.
All you need is
Look
one.
at you, Daddy. I got 25 this time. I'm good!
Technically, you fail.
At
You
11,
start
I fail.
hearing. You start hearing voices. Never mind. Actually, did you already start hearing the voices?
No, he
No.
hasn't.
Okay, so you start hearing the voices. I should really be writing this down.
Alright, so.
Listen.
Follow me.
Hey,
You're going the wrong way.
You
Poor Manisha's just like,
Whoa,
I freaking
excuse
hate
me.
you all!
Hey, at least it's not silent anymore.
I tried my
How many
She's
times do we
already
do this? Do
silent.
we eventually find our way out?
I
You
lived
what?
as a thief in the city for a while. I'm pretty sure I've heard voices coming from alleys saying, "Hey, this way." I'm gonna
You
ignore
want
it
some
like I
candy?
always
Get in
do.
the van!
You need to roll
I
another
have
wisdom
candy?
saving throw.
No.
Yeah, I kind of
What?
As you all continue
Hey,
to
what's
navigate
my
this
bad?
labyrinth.
Alright, well. Oh!
Natural one?
She
Natural
got
one?
natural one. She turned it, but it was a 1.
I
So,
die.
You
so
start-
what phase were you at? You were seeing the shadows?
Whispers.
Whispers.
You were at
So you start seeing the shadows.
I start seeing shadows.
Okay, so there's nothing worse.
Whispers.
I am
buzz,
I hear, I see, and I feel.
Dice, why?
Contact!
Stop giving me
Contact!
bad stuff.
Just
Just
throw
wait till you
it.
taste.
I
the
would.
whisper.
So you
But
all
then I think it might
continue
be-
to try to navigate this seemingly endless labyrinth. Need you all to roll again.
Have we been following the right wall this whole time?
I don't.
She's
Because
been
I fail.
following the left wall.
She's following the left wall. I walked straight until I hit a wall and then just started following
16
the
I've
other
been,
way.
I've been
And,
using my
18.
right hand to follow
Both
walls.
successes.
So we're
What'd you
rolling
roll?
another
9.
wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
17.
Oh!
Success.
Yes!
17!
It's also a success.
Another natural 20.
So you're probably right
17.
behind me.
So, Ammon,
I can feel the figures.
you can feel them brushing up against you. Sometimes reaching out to touch you.
Can I see what they look like?
They're just faceless shadows.
Stab!
Ah,
There's
sorry!
shadows.
Stabbing.
Dark Souls style. Freaking
I'm
roll.
asking.
Roll your way out of there.
I don't, I
I'm
don't
sorry,
mean the faces,
Zach.
I mean the body figure.
They-
What happened?
you see just these
Walk
humanoid
his
shapes
eyes, slip down ice
shifting,
cube.
Okay, never mind.
appearing and then disappearing.
Okay.
Alright. I'm following the wall with my right hand.
And I need you all to make one more wisdom saving throw.
One more.
This
Alright.
is the 6th, right?
Critical failure.
It should be.
Yes,
I have got
What are we
21.
rolling for?
Wisdom!
So critical fail.
Again!
13.
11.
18.
Okay.
16 and so many 16s for some reason, and 15.
Okay.
Don't even.
It's 11.
What?
It's 11.
Okay, 11. What? Sorry, Eamon, what'd you roll? I forgot.
18.
Okay, 11.
21.
21.
13.
1.
I do know the answer to that one.
So that means he's starting to see those.
So you were hearing the shadows,
That's
right?
funny.
Yeah. I was seeing them.
It works.
So
You
now
see
It
them.
works. So are you with
Now you're feeling
I mean, she was confused, so I guess it works.
Or is it
It
different?
works slightly differently on a critical fail. So
Wait, how does it
what
work
stage
on a
were you
critical
at?
fail?
Were you
You were
seeing the
seeing
shadows?
them.
Or?
She was seen
When?
and hearing.
Right now?
Wait, you rolled a 13, right?
Yes, I rolled a 13. I
Actually,
rolled a
technically
critical
that's a
fail
success.
4.
Yes.
Okay.
You rolled a critical fail before?
Yeah, before.
Okay.
Like the wisdom saving throw before this,
So-
and you just had me see the
Oh,
shadows.
sorry. So you're just seeing shadows. So technically you'd be feeling them.
Okay, so now I have jumped up the feeling.
So,
Wait.
Jonathan, you were seeing the shadows, right? Or were you just hearing the whispers? So now you'd be seeing shadows.
Man.
Wait, I'm actually curious. So if you roll a critical 1, does it go 2 stages in instead of 1?
It appears to.
Okay,
Nice,
I
he's
am
not on
another
my
stage
side
in
today.
then because when I first rolled, I went 2 stages in.
I need you to roll an athletics check.
Wha- Oh.
You're
Different.
grabbing at him.
10, and then let's see.
I have a theory. We're gonna get out of here just before.
Is that a
Game
strength
night.
modifier?
Well, it's your athletics, which is
5.
Okay, that sounds so bitter.
Yeah. So
Do you have a
15.
problem with game theory? Do you have a problem with math hat?
So
Not other than my
You feel
brother's
these shadows
every day
grabbing
really
you.
loud.
Alright.
Okay, that's a good reason.
That ruins it.
kind of like
That
That
pulling
ruins
you.
things, everything.
Alright,
Ruins
I
everything.
guess I'm just
Anything?
Anything.
yanking away from them.
Okay. I'm gonna say roll
If
another
somebody
athletics
started
check.
doing something really loud every day
4.
for hours at a time.
So-
I
And
understand
then
that.
so that's
Death.
9.
So you lose your footing and you feel yourself just being dragged
Whoa,
by these shadows.
No, stop it.
That was not
Right.
an okay thing to
Goodness.
do. Like, especially since
Trying
I
it
don't
out,
have
trying it out,
glasses.
trying it out.
Do
I'm
do
shaking
I
my
find my
glasses.
way out of the
But I need it
shadows?
to.
Please say
Right.
I do.
So
No, if you're gonna
the rest
say it,
of
then
you-
stab me.
through various means, ways, and devices.
Do I get there first because I was following the wall systematically?
Sure, why not? You all,
I eventually
For the
get there.
win.
the rest of you break through this barrier of darkness and find this pocket of light.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
It appears to be at the heart of the labyrinth.
I am getting away, far away from the shadows, like kind of like.
What is wrong with her?
Shadows.
Shadows. Shadows.
Whispers
Shadows.
and shadows and
Whisper shadows, I can feel them.
I didn't see any whispers
And
or
technically,
shadows.
all
You
all
can't
of the
see
things I've
whispers
said have
anyway.
happened to most of
Didn't
you,
see
except you,
anything.
are gone.
I'm still wigged out,
Oh, for sure.
and
For
I
sure.
probably punch the first person who tries to touch me.
Did anybody try to?
Although you guys don't know that.
Alright.
So it's just like you guys have to go no.
Just to be honest here, so a critical fail means to go 2 stages.
I'm gonna do that for my
Yes.
hand.
My first roll.
She's probably gonna take a swing at you.
So what stage
Make
were
it
you at?
dexterity.
You were.
I'm gonna
That's a natural 18, so
So
I
you were
get out
at-
of the way.
I said you were at the feeling.
dexterity check.
So I need you to roll an
No,
athletics check, and I appreciate
wanted
your
to
honesty.
just know that.
I appreciate your honesty.
Okay, so I'm not
So
very
21.
Yeah,
athletic.
you
I rolled a 7.
Yeah, you
Okay.
said by the way, she's like,
So you feel
oh,
them
it's
grabbing you.
I
Sorry,
have a 10.
Okay. I need you to roll again.
I'm sorry.
Kill a
about that.
thigh.
I'm at a 13 now.
So you also feel yourself getting dragged through the shadows, because apparently his first roll is a critical fail.
I did not
So only
critical
us
fail.
got out. Great. Fantastic.
So 2 of us
So
are gone.
the rest of you,
The strangers are gone.
you find yourself in the pocket
Hey,
of
where
light,
did the 2 new people go?
also along with the dark.
Oh, they're
friends.
fine. I just thought
It's true.
right
The two
here.
people who are not like officially part of the party.
It's okay if we find our bodies, we can loot them.
Wow.
It's actually
You gotta go back into the shadows for that.
I'll die. You're going to take my stuff from my cold dead hands.
They will be cold.
You know what I just barely thought of?
What?
What?
That scene in Harry Potter when they're going through the labyrinth and what's her face is getting like pulled in by the vines.
Oh my god!
Oh,
That scene.
That's his face.
That's terrible.
What's his face?
scene.
Yeah,
I thought
his.
it was a woman.
That was
Oh.
a guy.
I thought was it not Florida?
No.
It wasn't Florida.
No,
No, it wasn't. Yeah, you're
Alright,
right.
so we've been dragged into the darkness.
I remember that scene too. I was kind of scared when I saw that.
It's a creepy scene.
Wait, were they laying down?
Yeah,
No,
being
that
like
was
pulled
Fleur.
under the hedge.
Yeah,
I
it
was
was.
right.
Yeah.
It was a woman.
Oh, was it?
It was
It
Fleur
was
Delacour.
Fleur.
Is that an ocarina?
Yes.
Is it the Ocarina of Time?
No, it's not.
Aw.
But it's the Ocarina of Steampunk.
Ooh.
But that's
So
not the
steam-
same.
So steam will
No,
come
it's
out.
not.
There should be a
No.
knob that you wind it to make it make noise.
Alright.
Like a hickory, like a hurdy-gurdy.
Oh,
So,
I love the hurdy-gurdy so much.
So,
The lesser, the completely
so what would all
unknown cousin
what would you guys like to
of
do?
the,
I'm gonna say very foul things at the shadows in Inferno.
They play one of the songs for
Okay.
that.
I go to you. Was it really that bad? I didn't see. I didn't. Nothing happened.
Whispers?
Here, go back.
Lucky dash
Shadows. Did you just say, look, go back?
I said, hey, go back. You'll find out. Go back and see.
It's definitely very disturbing, especially towards the end.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Whispers and shadows, and then I could feel them.
Oh, okay. I understand.
I
no,
could
you
feel
don't.
them.
No,
Same
you
thing.
don't.
They can't hear us anyway. I was about to yell for them, but I remembered there's mist in there.
Screw you!
Yeah, and I don't know if I need to
Where?
mention this, but yes,
Should
you all
we
can hear
take
each
a
other in the
break right
pocket of
now?
light. Actually, yes. Let's take a break right now.
Yeah.
2 of your comrades are missing, and the rest of
Wait,
you have found the way out of the
where-
labyrinth.
Where's
I've
the
been
person?
falling
Stop.
for 30 minutes!
We will see you all in basically a second.
Okay.
Everyone left.
So,
We're starting again.
What would you all like to do?
I'm
Not
still in the
die.
shadows.
Well,
Yeah, you were taken by the shadows.
so far
the Dark Lord
we're
with
not
them?
in the shadows. I'm gonna
The
look
Dark
around
Prince?
this room and see
Yes.
what I see.
Okay. So
Because it is enveloped in light.
You see nothing, Steph.
You're literally in a bubble of light. Think of it that way.
I'm just
In
gonna
the-
kind of like lay down
We're
in the bubble
what?
of light because I'm so happy.
In the center, there's
I touch
a
it.
red gemstone.
I'm gonna walk over to that and touch it.
Let's go investigate the gemstone then, I guess.
What is my arcana? My arcana is
Roll a
0.
wisdom saving throw.
Oh, great!
Because this was a good idea.
Of course it was.
24, no, 22.
21.
You just feel immediately repulsed.
No,
As
let's
you
not
touch
touch
it.
that.
Okay, not touching.
Mhm.
Didn't we have 2 more people?
I
Or
think
3
we have
maybe.
4 more people.
One more.
I think
Where did everyone go?
They just went back into the shadows. They just walked.
Where did the female warrior go? She's fun.
This is the only
Elsewhere.
one
I think.
about.
She's a little swear.
Elsewhere.
Oh,
She
oh.
went elsewhere.
Oh, like
She's a little swear.
How dare you?
As much as I'd like to go help them, I really don't want to go back into the
If
shadows.
this is the center of the thing, but you're repulsed by the gem, it must be for something, rather than us just sitting here being like, well, nothing's gonna happen, so we gotta do something with it.
Yeah.
We have to do something with it,
I
even if you're
apparently touched
repulsed
the
by
gem that repulsed me.
Again! Could you chuck us a
Godric can't talk. He drank the potions first.
What?
Godric can't talk. He drank the
Chuck
potions
us some
first.
chips and soda?
Oh.
Wait, I drink the potion? The soda,
Godric
yes.
drank the potion first, remember?
Yes, we know how that ends.
And can I have another Rice
Feeling your
Krispie?
Also, which
friendship,
soda?
And ending it by a giant kick to the piss town.
All the soda.
Red cream. Please. Thank you.
And can I have a Rice Krispie? A
Ah,
Rice
dang,
Krispie?
these are
Oh,
very
you can't. Okay, I understand.
Jonathan, you better be ready to catch this.
Oh.
Feel like
Wow.
opening it.
Alright.
Frick, let me get myself away from the blast up there. Okay.
Thank you.
I'll just stand right here so Emmy can't be seen.
Hand the Krispy Kreme.
There we go.
There are no Krispy Kremes over there.
What?
Can I have Rice Krispies?
Hand the Rice Krispies then. So
You should pass the box to me.
I remember what
I want the
box.
box.
Okay.
Alright, so
So we've got gemstone. 2 members are gone.
this is a lovely combination of things.
Okay.
Going back out there means facing shadow things again, and I'm good.
I'm good as well.
But
I got
Warrior
it.
Lady was cool, and
We have to do
Bassa
something with
and
this gem.
Starfire. And
Teen
I don't care much
Titans.
about Starfire. I just.
What happens if I touch it with my dagger?
But
You're not there. Are you?
I
Yeah,
am
he's
there.
there.
he's there.
Corvo's gonna go.
Your dagger can't touch it.
No, it's
Does
not.
it go through it, or does it like
Yeah.
graze against it? or
Touch it.
It literally can't touch it.
what? It's
So-
repulsed from
You're
it?
repulsed. Your dagger literally
More
can't
so,
touch it.
yeah.
My dagger is repulsed from it.
Is repulsed by it. Because
I'm-
for you is more of a feeling of revulsion, repulsion, whatever. Revulsion. That is.
Repulsed.
What?
I'm revolted by that statement.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is. What is this?
Let's pull Mr. Dowdle.
I'm gonna kick it.
I don't like that.
You mean Steve? You mean Steve?
No, that's not the,
I think
the
it's
name of the
Steve.
character.
No, Steve Dowdle.
Steve.
Well,
Steve!
yeah.
Steve!
Steve!
Steve! Oh, wait,
Steve!
no, it's Alan.
Alan! Alan!
Alan!
Alan!
Alan!
Jesus!
I
This is
call
the
Mr.
heart.
Dowdle Steve now since I'm
Guys,
out.
guys,
Hi!
we found the heart.
Let's destroy it.
What was it? Was it this that he rolled with?
Stabify!
For making his decisions?
No, it
Dowdle?
was a D8.
It was a D8.
It was a D8.
That was a D8.
That was a
That was
D4.
D4.
I
Alright.
saw triangles
This
and I was
one?
like, D8!
Yeah, so it was a
That's the
D4.
D6.
Alright, getting there.
It's a D8.
The egg goes like this.
Little diamonds.
It
Foresight,
looks like
this
the
one.
pyramid starts
It's
on
like
top of the-
odds.
They remind me of
Odds
this
are
Gems
like
in
I like that
Spiral.
idea. Evens are I hate that idea.
Yeah.
It goes forward.
Memories.
Okay,
So
go. There
this
we go.
is the heart.
How do we
I
destroy
hate
it?
that.
Are we supposed to destroy it?
I kick it
I thought we were supposed to destroy it.
with my
Well,
foot.
He wasn't sure. Dark.
I kick it with my foot.
As you
Why
kick
would
it, you feel very nauseous.
I kick it
You
again.
vomit
Why
up
would
diamonds.
you do this?
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh
We're
my
supposed to destroy it, and this is the only thing I can come up with.
I can blow it up.
Blow it up then!
Okay then. I use
Why don't we
fireball.
ask the dark?
Yeah, you
That's
haven't.
right.
And 11.
He's
I like
It's
how he's
unharmed.
not even trying to interfere.
Yeah.
You throw up and it is unharmed.
It's unharmed? Dang, bro.
So, are we supposed to do it?
What are we
And
supposed
if
to do?
we are, do you have anything that might?
Where's the dark prince at the moment?
We must remove it.
How do we remove
How
it?
big is it?
Oh,
Are you saying we're supposed to grab it and walk out
If
of
that
this?
pool table was spherical, or like if you took the pool table, spun it,
It's fun.
that's roughly how big it is.
it's
Except
big.
it's more of like jet.
We must move it.
Move it.
Where are we
Alright.
moving it?
How
to?
He
much?
said we
Well, if
must
I was
remove
there,
it.
then I could help.
Remove it?
Yes.
I thought it was like this big. That's why I kicked it.
Remove
No,
it
it's
from,
that big.
Great.
Roll it. Roll it away.
But
Remove it.
if
from
you touch it,
where?
then you get
Where
knocked
do
out.
we need to move it to?
But I'm not here, so I don't have to say
Move it
anything.
to where?
From
The-
the creature.
So from the entire house.
So we have to just. Okay.
So we're on top of that mountain.
Serious? We need to take it away out of the mountain.
We
I
need
mean,
to
that's
take
what
a
I was thinking.
gemstone that's bigger than me out of a mountain.
Much bigger than you.
We can do it if we
Yes,
just
he's
believe.
much bigger than me.
We just believe. We
Are
can
you
do
the biggest
anything.
person here?
No,
Like, in the party?
no,
Oh.
no.
Who's like the biggest?
I don't know, but either way, it's bigger
I'm
than me.
How tall is he?
Who's the biggest here?
Sue?
Valor.
Alan?
Who's the biggest here? Valor.
Valor's not
Obviously.
here.
How tall is he? I'm 6'1". Godric's 6'1". Gosh dang it!
I'm
Now you
6
got to
foot.
bring your rest.
I am 5'8".
It smells delicious.
But I'm not there.
I'm 6'1", but I'm not here.
Corvo's like, I think it's like
Because you got dragged away
6'5".
by shadows.
I'm
Yeah,
5'2".
got dragged away by shadows, and we do not know where I am. I don't even know where I am.
That'll be interesting.
Where am I?
And,
I'm forgotten.
I do not like this.
Oh,
Okay.
not this again.
I'm surprised you had to roll for that.
I rolled it to figure out whether or not they're hot.
I boosh it. Boosh.
You boosh it?
Just simple push.
Boosh.
push it?
Boosh
You,
it.
you
I
throw
boosh
up
it.
again.
This is the only idea I have. Somebody help me.
Touching it is not a good idea.
So
Honestly.
apparently we can't touch it, but we
If
have
I
to
throw
move
up
it.
enough, I won't be able to throw up anymore. So we'll just keep going.
In theory,
Am I getting that right?
but
You
I'm
might
not
just
sure.
die. How about that?
DM question. So in Arcana check, like, can you just basically simplify? If I do an Arcana check on this, can I figure out what kind of magic it is?
Arcana check will tell you if it is magical.
Well, we know it's magical, so.
I can Arcana
That may do it.
So
Arcana
we have
check.
to
I'm just
move
saying
this
that
out
it's
of the
clearly
mountain,
magical.
basically.
Presumably, that's
If only we had like, if
probably
only
what it
Ant-Man
said.
was here,
Probably.
he can shrink it down and we can just take it.
If you grab it,
Does
you're gonna
has
throw up.
anybody seen Ant-Man? No.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good.
But the
Who
theory
has
is
made-
We
completely
don't have
Who has
any
mage
potions.
hand? Pick it up with mage hand.
I do
I have
actually.
it.
Pick
I-
it up with mage hand. You
That
would
can
need
lift 5
Big B's
pounds.
hand.
Big Bruce hand.
Mage hand can
No,
lift
that's
like
if we
5
have
pounds.
Ant-Man. Shrink it down and pick it up with mage hand. You don't have to touch it.
Well, then you need to find Ant-Man.
Plus, the theory is completely wrong. Shrinking something down, it would keep its density, so it would still be like
Indeed.
really heavy.
But then you
But Captain America threw like a freaking truck.
Movie.
But then there'd be less to touch, so then
Let me.
so then you would be able to
Movie.
touch it more without
The
getting
physics
sick.
are possible if it keeps its
I want
density.
to try and touch rope to it.
Actually, it would have to increase its density.
You
Wrap it
cannot
around
touch it.
All of it, all
Figures.
the stuff would get closer together.
So we can't.
So we
Wait.
can't tie rope to it and drag it out. That would have been best case scenario.
What? Is,
How are we supposed to remove it? Any suggestions, Dark Prince?
Alan.
I do
yeah,
not
you're gonna get
know.
sick.
I'm good.
That's completely unhelpful. Thank you.
Wait, it's code. He does not know. There's
But-
something behind that. No, it means I generally don't know.
But perhaps my brother might.
Do we have to pray to Allah?
Who was it that said I'd
Great.
get
This
sick?
is a wonderful
Wait.
plan.
You were right.
What did he say?
And he has to, his brother can. Perhaps his brother can.
Where is your brother?
He's
He's here?
So we have to go find him.
Wait, he's here in this temple.
Is that him? Is he the gem?
I'm gonna lay down.
Actually, for you, it sounds more like this. Yes, he is here. For other people, it sounds like yes. But for you and Godric, he sounds different.
True.
So,
Say,
Fair, fair.
that means we have to break the shadows again. I nominate someone else. I don't want to. No.
Pray to all
Ed
monks.
refuses to go back in there. It wasn't fun. And Valor's not here to make me, so nobody can do it.
I'd like
Do
to try
anything about
praying to Alamont.
Wait, no, I was gonna
Okay,
do for-
roll a religion check.
Praise to
Nat
Alma.
20.
Our cleric is praying
Nice.
to the most evil being
24.
to ever exist.
You know, I
No,
take that back.
Alamont's not evil.
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
You guys have literally gotten 2 natural 20s while trying to pray to Alamut. When are you going to catch the drift?
Catching the drift.
Dude, you,
I am
That's
bringing
cool.
down.
if you're
I'm
if you're
picking up
proficient
what
in
you're putting
religion, then you got a natural 20.
I am.
I'm
Just the
seeing
floor.
You took it. You
pattern
took it. What I was
here.
gonna say. God damn it.
So apparently we can't pray to Alamont while we're on the same plane of existence as he is.
No, he tried to pray
Maybe
in
we don't have
Zakash.
to pray. Maybe we just have to
So,
shout.
is there like any other exit?
True.
Is there any other like entrance in this room?
Is restricted.
There are You're in a bubble of light. There are shadows all around you.
Maybe we don't have to pray. Maybe we just have to yell.
Senpai!
Dad!
Dad! Dad!
Is there something you want to tell us?
The dark
Do
priestess.
you want to tell us?
Holy crap!
I'm sorry, I took shit now.
How would you play a demigod in D&D?
I don't
That
know,
could
but it
be
would
fun.
be fun.
That could be fun.
It,
Can I
trust me,
play
I read the
a
shot.
demigod
it
in
actually is
D&D?
one of the characters in the one
I
shot
tried
that
it.
was actually
I
demigod that
tried.
I played.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so there are
I
4
don't like
demigods on Sitar,
Cool.
and they are all awesome people.
I tried it once.
Can I be a demigod
I was
in your
Thor,
world?
No.
and
Can
I
I
died.
be like a demigod with a lesser god so I don't
Thor
have
was
power?
killed.
No.
I can't claim
Then
that as
hope you
hell.
too much.
No.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
So,
say
praying to
heretic.
Alamont
Because the
doesn't work.
gods
That's
made
great.
it so that the demigods
So,
couldn't have children.
his brother
They
can
spayed
move it.
them.
With the
So-
gods.
As far as he's aware.
They live
That's
forever.
terrible.
But we don't know where he is. We
They get
know
bored
where to
sometimes.
go. However, we know he's here. Wherever here is. Okay.
So going to you two for a second.
Okay, okay. We're gonna learn what happened to us. Or
We're gonna switch.
I'm gonna
these
learn what
two.
happened to us.
We're not gonna talk, Becca.
So you two
We have to talk.
find yourselves in
Oh.
what is kind of
You
like a
and Becca
chapel.
need to have a talk.
A
I
chapel?
haven't talked to you.
We
at
need
all.
to-
Rows
You
of
say in the
benches
meeting.
and a large stained glass window thing. You see a figure standing there.
We're gonna have to get dragged away
Is
by
it
shadows.
Alamont?
We're gonna have to get dragged away by shadows of the ones that aren't there.
Alright, Becca,
Neither of
let
them
me-
have
let me
seen
inform you about
not
the god in the
no,
other room.
none
I
of you
wouldn't
have
know.
Really?
So there's a figure.
Yes.
All
You
right.
want to hear about the god?
So
Okay.
am I capable of moving?
Yes.
All right, then
But he's talking to you.
And you can
everybody leaves.
you can technically both see each other.
I have to be here.
All right. Okay, I guess I'll stand up and. Do I have my weapons?
Yes.
All right. Well,
So I see a figure up in front of me, right?
Yeah.
I'll
Walk
draw
up
my
to him.
longbow.
Walk right up to him.
You get to like the edge of the slight raised dais he's on, and you can't move anymore. Can't move any closer.
I guess I'll just have my longbow drawn and call out to this guy. Who are you? Where are we?
Do you not recognize the one who made you?
No, I'm
Then
pretty
you
sure I was
are a
made somewhere
fool.
else.
My parents are dead. I would know.
My parents are in a different plane of existence.
My parents are dead and in a different plane of existence. Hilariously dense duo. What's your wisdom?
10.
Same. All right.
This is why I said this would be
This is
perfect
why
for friends.
both of you failed.
Yeah. Do you have any modifiers for the wisdom?
That would be no, because I have a 10, so that's all 0.
Yeah.
So are you walking up as well?
I'm just from the distance. I have like my longbow, and I'm close. I think I'm close enough to listen. Talk to him.
I don't like strangers, I'm sorry. Can you go away?
What are you doing there? Are you? I assume by the way you're speaking that you're some sort of god. Are you the one that's the father of the Dark Prince.
Does he look like a shadow to us, by the way?
Does he look like a
He does not look like a shadow.
how
He looks like an old man.
Oh, you're the father of the shadows. That's what it is.
How did the father of a shadow? How did he spawn a cloud?
I don't like shadows, so I don't like you. I don't like.
Don't do that.
It literally turns to dust.
That was my favorite dagger.
That was your bad.
What happened?
All right, I'm going to put
Now
my
you can know
longbow
yet.
away.
His dagger turned to dust.
I'm going to put my longbow away.
Have we found
Because
out who's
I'm
in
not-
front of you guys?
No. I'm intellectual. I'm just not.
Smart.
No, I'm
Wise.
smart. I'm just not smart.
All right, I'm going to put my longbow away and say, "Are you?"
Don't eat those. Those have been, at least, I found those open, like the container off, so you don't know how bad it's gone.
They're
Are
chocolate.
Chocolate doesn't go bad. They found some in Egypt. and
Famous
it's still
last
good.
words.
Are you the father
Chocolate
of
really
the
doesn't
Dark
go bad.
Prince?
I am the
So
father.
what's been going on in here?
Sorry.
I am the father
Oh, I
of
tried
all.
attacking the.
So,
Oh,
Becca. So no, Becca.
You're all not here.
All.
You are not my parents.
A-L-L.
I'm not
He's the
listening.
all maker.
So
I'm
Becca,
the
this
father
way
of
you
all.
can't be descendant.
Oh, to be fair, I have no my parents anyways.
What if I want to be?
To be honest,
Well,
God of
stop.
to be honest, Father of all, I only just barely got here, and I hardly even know what's going on. I know that I was in hell, and now I'm in some sort of ultra hell.
By the way,
This is Hell 2.0 to be exact.
are you a boy or a girl in character?
I'm a female.
Okay,
This
so-
is like
Zakash
Pokemon.
is
So,
not on your side. This is called by your people the Void.
Void. Are you here by choice?
Does
One
anybody
may
go to the
say
void by
that.
choice?
Alright.
Can I get closer?
I guess we did. Never mind.
This the
Technically, you cannot.
No, I'm asking if I can get closer.
Oh, you're asking him?
Yeah.
For what purpose?
shake your hand.
I want to go somewhere where I cannot go.
No.
This is.
You're telling.
Okay, fine, I'll leave. I'll just walk out.
You can't.
I try walking out.
You can't.
I hit the door.
There's no
You
door.
can't. You can't walk.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, gotcha.
So I'm still what, like 20
Like, you
feet
basically find that you can't really move from where you're at.
Yeah, I'm currently stuck.
away. All right. So, Mr. God Person. Why are we here?
Clearly your father,
Why are
not
y'all
mine.
so respectful to gods?
You are here because you sought the heart of the Titan.
It's the creature.
What?
The heart of the. Okay.
I'm a bag. I will hit you with it.
Is there a way out of here?
Not unless I make one.
What?
Would you consider helping us get out?
For what purpose? I see all. I know all. I know what you are trying to do.
He who
What am I
knows.
trying to do?
This bodes well.
I don't even know what I'm
And-
trying to do at this point.
What's the owl's name in? I am Wan Shi Tong, the one who
Alright.
knows 10,000 things.
Yes, but he knows 10,001 things. So,
Oh!
All
Don't
right.
you make a fool out of me. I will come over there, and then I'll just have a hard word with you.
and then your character will die.
So is our party trying to save him, or are we trying to kill him? I'm still a little bit confused at this point.
It depends on who you think this is. If you think he's Alamat, save him. If you think he's the Allfather, kill him.
The father of
I'm
the
here
father
to
of the
save-
Dark Prince.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm here to save a woman, actually, but yeah, I'm not here though. I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
And you think I do not know what matters most to you?
No, seriously, I can hear that.
Do you think I do not know what matters most to you?
I think you know nothing.
That's a good thing to say to a god. And you take. I am Sheeton.
I bet you can't even make your way out of here. I bet you're just bluffing. You're not even really a god. You're just a dude standing in a barricade.
I am Sheeton Wong, the
You
one who
can't
knows
make a
everything.
way out. You're just.
Jeez Louise.
Oh goodness.
This is funny.
Just all of you will be struck by lightning.
Derek.
This is taking too long.
Derek's trying to figure out, ooh, what's your punch?
I am writing something.
Like a duck.
You gonna hand me something?
I bet you can't even make a way out of here. You're not even
You're
who
full
you
of
say
crap,
you are.
and you know it.
I thought I was being the person who's supposed to do that, not you. Well, actually, make that better.
We're both here. We're both trapped. We might as well try.
We both have the worst wisdom.
Yeah, we have the lowest wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I told you I was writing something.
That sounds like a bad.
Okay. Are you corrupted again? Is this another corruption?
I am concerned.
Oh no! Not another corruption.
You're forcing yourself to smile.
Oh. Okay.
I know.
So.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, come on. I want to read that.
Actually, it wouldn't matter to you.
This is a good thing. I didn't
You
know
don't
this.
know who this is, so it wouldn't matter.
Can I read it?
So.
He ripped it up.
If you want to read it, go get it.
Bark, bark.
Oh!
Savage. And a jerk move.
No, I'm not being mean at all. So if you want to read it, it's over there, okay? I'm not gonna throw it at you.
Alright, so.
What does this say?
They're just staring at each other.
Alright.
Actually,
Can I walk?
yes.
That's right.
Alright. Is there. Oh, there's no way out of this room?
Not that you can see.
So what do you want exactly?
I want you to stop interfering with my plans.
What plan?
I can't stop interfering with your plans if
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
what
what they
you're
are.
I know of all of you. And I know what you seek.
Okay, who are you then?
He's the All-Maker.
He's the father of all.
He's the All-Maker. This is a trap.
I'm going to assume that this is the father of the Dark Prince.
Then why aren't you shooting?
Well, because your dagger evaporated, and I'm not an idiot.
She likes her arrows.
You took my belts!
No, I have my own daggers.
Oh, okay. I said it was.
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
Okay.
Anyways,
It's the edge dagger.
it's a cool reference.
Does the Dark Prince know what happened to us? Does he know where we are?
He does not.
Okay.
I'm just gonna wait here.
How did he
Wherever
get
he's-
through? How did he get through the tunnel?
So Jonathan, I got
You have no idea. You couldn't see him.
Why what?
It was mist going into
Because
mist
it's
for
fun
you,
to
and you.
see people relax. It's just
Is
different.
there a way that I can
Normal.
get to see
Stop!
this prince? That I can stop seeing him as mist.
You don't know.
Alright, that's
Yes.
fair. That's
Are you
fair.
protective?
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's.
Alright, let's see if I can persuade, if I can intimidate
no.
a god.
No, we are not.
I'm confused.
I'm going to tell you right now, if you want to try, you do have disadvantage and a penalty.
this eagle.
Why?
Alright.
Because I just don't want to
Alright.
He doesn't like it when other guys
Alright.
in a room with him are touching other
like
girls.
without.
The dice
Well, this is an
understands.
exception. He doesn't
It's
mind.
too late. I've already lost.
What am I gonna do?
He got a 31, and that
Yeah.
was a natural 20. So,
Alright. Yeah, I did not work. That did
I
not
poked
work.
him, and he was like,
all of a sudden, you feel yourself being almost pulled forward.
Pulled forward. Okay. Okay. I do not like this.
What did I
I
miss?
that was
do
fun.
not like this. I am talking to God.
Yes, I was aware of that.
The god is now presumably pulling me towards him, and the barrier that was around him evaporated his
I
dagger.
just took you by surprise.
Great.
It was fun.
Alright, I guess I'll just be struggling and trying to get away.
I guess we'll just be stuck in here.
So you stop about where he
I guess
is,
this is my life now.
and he says, "Why do you fight?
What?
Why do you fight?"
Say it is my nature.
Well, really, I'm just here because I was teleported here against my will. I have no idea why I'm here. But I fight because I don't want to die yet.
I was taught to fight.
Yes.
I am not ready to die yet.
You wish not to die, yet you refuse to show respect to the most powerful being in the multiverse.
The middle finger. Do it. Middle finger. Do it.
Well, I
Middle finger
don't
defense.
even know if I can believe that you're the most powerful being in the universe.
Say I will show
You've
you
just
the
made a
respect
lot
you
of
have shown
claims
me.
and stood forward. You used magic to draw me towards this barrier, but that's all you've shown you can do. You haven't even proven you can make a way out of here.
Ooh. She's trying to do an Aladdin genie on me.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
She totally is.
I didn't
Hopefully
waste
it works.
yours. You did that by yourself.
Sorry.
Says, "You dare to question me?"
I've already questioned him once.
All of a
Still gets
sudden,
in the way.
your entire body is blazing with pain.
Oh,
Ah.
that's the exact opposite of what I wanted.
And
Not
you
like another
take
root beer.
Why does this go on? Can I have another root beer?
37 points of damage.
I mean,
All
she
right.
has a problem.
Free.
Alright.
Do you want another root beer?
I just love that. Like,
I hope y'all have learned a lesson from this. You do not insult gods.
No, for a second
dude.
you're gonna say guys.
I haven't been insulted.
No, insult guys all you want.
Alright.
Don't insult gods.
Insult Irish people all you want.
Alright.
Nothing will
Has the
happen.
pain stopped
Unless you
now?
insult their mother.
No,
or
it's
their
still going.
cousin, then you will die.
Okay.
yeah, true.
I believe you. I
Or their
believe you.
favorite
You're a
alcohol will
god.
also die.
Yeah. Here's the
The
joke.
pain slowly
Uh,
begins to
and I
fade.
walks out of the bar.
Ah.
That's completely inaccurate. We never leave the pub.
I know, that's a joke. An Irishman walks out of the bar.
That's
Alright.
a lot.
Alright.
That's completely
That's a
inaccurate.
good joke.
So,
What are you
if I may
trying to
ask,
say?
O Almighty One, what are you doing here in this mountain?
I don't drink
Irish-
Prosecco's.
You are
An Irishman turns down alcohol?
not where you were before.
More in Irish.
Oh. May I ask where we are?
Like you said before, double hell.
Hell 2.0.
Super hell. Or greater hell.
You see a vision in your
Hell
mind.
to the power of 3.
Okay.
You see the material plane
Maximum over hell.
surrounded by both this vibrant side and this darker side.
Okay.
Around that you see many elements just in chaos. Around that you see
Oh, we're in chemistry class.
No.
you see this
Yeah.
bright, beautiful place and this dark,
Come on,
frozen
this is funny.
place.
Okay.
And around that you see nothingness. But the nothingness has a substance to it.
What are you even saying? You don't make sense.
Nothing is something.
I don't agree.
I said the
Zero is
nothingness
equal to
has
one.
substance.
So it's like antimatter. That's
Yes.
So what you're saying
Think of
is,
it as just a thick mist.
So what you're
Alright.
saying is 0 is equal to 1.
0 is equal to 1.
If that's true, then 0 is also equal 2, because 1 plus
you
1 is
see-
2, and 0 plus 0 is still 0.
Yeah. So, and you see small pockets
What?
of various things in this darkness.
Okay.
It says, "You are not in any place you've known before."
I can certainly agree with that statement.
Ooh.
You just try so hard.
I am a hermit that was
don't
transported to
agree
hell,
with what
then
you
went to a
said.
mountain, and now I am here.
Therefore you
My God uses science. What are you
And
doing?
now
Therefore, you don't read
when
your
not even the
mistakes.
lost can
What
ever
are you
be
saying?
found.
God uses science. God created
I
science.
see.
It's true.
I have no idea what I'm saying anymore.
Huh.
I think I need to walk.
I think I need a minute.
Let's take your first one pushing with you.
I need.
You need it.
Ouch.
Alright,
Yeah,
well,
let's get
do
out of
you,
I need to walk. I'm just very confused by what you
give
said.
me a moment. I need to think
How are
about
you
this.
confused by it? Because I was thinking of something different from what you said. And that just messed with my mind. There's so many things in this life.
So,
The
if
greatest
you're-
of all my
So
books.
if we're in a place where the lost can't be found, then why are you here?
Because
God
the void
visits their
surrounds
will be right.
all,
Yes, they can.
and it penetrates everything.
Because
Similar to
they
the Force.
The void is
And
the
it
force.
is. It is
Meanwhile, while
how
this is
I
happening, we're just
see
be like,
it is how I
just
know.
waiting.
So this is
Continues
like your
pushing rock.
observatory?
It is me.
Stop pushing the rock. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay. I'm completely out of food now.
What does that mean? Why does it keep throwing throughout food?
Basically,
dry
I think you dry heaving. Dry
Can I
heaving
roll for
sucks.
deception?
She couldn't deceive a god.
You just feel worse.
I tried to intimidate a god, and I took how much damage not long
Do
after
you
that?
want to try?
You can certainly try.
That's not what I said.
This is Derek's serious face. He's taking off his glasses. This is his. Are you sure that's a good idea? You may die.
It's
We're
the-
both
I
stupid,
can't
but
see,
one of
but
us
I'll
is
still mess
slightly
you up.
less stupid than the other one.
Not
I
true,
get- I
actually.
get-
That is very questionable, actually. Who's this stupid?
That was Derek's. I can't see, but I will still mess you up.
Yeah, I believe I'm the most stupidest one here. I will admit
That statement, the most
You're
stupid.
gonna get us
The
both
most
killed. You're gonna get us both killed.
Everybody, Dougie.
We'll
Flaw's
see.
naive. I'm gonna believe this guy is a good guy. He's-
Deal some ego damage to him.
Ego
Ego
damage.
damage.
Let's see how that worked out for you.
This is a fun game. I like this game.
Dealing ego damage.
Ego damage.
I beat my dad in chess for the first time ever today. And it was like,
Nice.
yes!
Alright.
Yes,
Well done.
finally.
Well done.
Oh, you just dance right in front of his face.
I can't dance.
So he looks like an old man, right?
Yes.
Do it.
Wait, what?
Do it.
Is he an
Old people
attractive?
don't get old without.
Oh my god.
Technically, yes.
What's wrong with
Oh
you?
no!
Abby,
I think
You're
she
only
has a
weak
flaw.
as you are,
I think
guys.
she has a flaw.
Just
That
saw
is her
guys.
flaw.
What did you do? What did
Please
you
tell me
do?
that's actually your character flaw.
She asked if he looks like an attractive
but
old man,
I'm
and I said
flustered
yes.
by attractive people.
Wow, I'm
So he's like the old guy in The Good Place. Have you seen The Good Place?
No.
No.
Oh,
I've
geez.
seen The Quiet Place.
You're just breaking down laughing. This is fun.
Can we pull up?
Their theater.
He's
He's
basically
Oh,
called
nice.
the architect in The Good Place. Or
Even the babies.
As you can see,
No-
I am
no
not
noise.
from here clearly.
I'm like,
So why am I not bothered to
This is-
I
I need
don't
to go to this
belong
meeting every time
here.
I need
Can you
to
just send me away?
in a
I
quiet
will
place.
not do any harm to you, as you can see. Okay, shut. Shall I
Don't mess
roll
with
now?
old people. They don't get old without being tough and,
Yes.
and strong. Just don't do it. It's a bad plan.
7. Cheers.
21.
Appropriate answer.
Alright.
16.
So this is an attractive old
Now we
guy.
have to
He
look
says
at it.
he's
I'm
God.
going to
I'm
have
gonna
you
believe
read
that he's
something
a good
to the
guy.
party.
Sure.
So, a trait
Satan said
that
he was
this
God.
god
He
has.
said he was God to Moses.
Sure. What's up?
But he said son of man instead of son of God. So that's why Moses was like, nope, I will not worship you.
Alright.
Or was that Noah? Yeah, it was Moses.
I
I was
don't know.
right.
It was Moses, you were correct.
I went to seminary.
Nice.
Alright.
You just love it like so many of our friends did.
Sometimes I had to exit the room though because I was in a class with Devin.
Okay.
I had to exit because I'm like,
Can't actually remember which creature has this. Never
I'm
mind.
done for today
I
because
thought it was this guy, but
I'm
it's
not
wrong.
ODS, but whenever people like slough seminary, I'm like, you should probably not do that.
Well,
It's
I'm
kind
gonna
of
have to
disrespectful.
leave soon.
I don't
so-
slough because I want to. I
So,
slough because I have
yeah.
to.
So am I gonna read?
Because
That's
if
a
I wasn't
What?
ready,
Am I gonna read?
I forgot which
Which is
creature
not
had
okay.
it. My mistake.
and God understands.
I'm
Okay,
talking about
well-
everyone else.
I know, and I'm explaining
I
this.
am going
Please
to...
understand, because I
Do
couldn't
you
deal
have
with
any
I
ideas that do
understand.
not
Please.
involve trying to kill God
Lord
or trying to deceive God?
it. Like Cain?
I am very good at deceiving.
Cain was good at deceiving.
You
too.
could certainly try!
The knight. My,
No.
But killing God
In the
No,
presence
no,
of
no,
God,
no,
you
no,
can
no,
certainly
I
try.
have
It's
a
not
knight as a
strong
brother
enough.
named Cain.
Do you want to
And
try
that's
is the
named after Citizen
question.
Cain.
I
No,
just
fucking
tried.
biblical Cain.
So.
Yeah, I know.
You gonna try?
But he died
You're
in
gonna
biblical
try?
Cain.
Cain lied directly to the face
Alright,
of God.
he's-
That's why
he
he's
says
in
he's
outer
going to-
darkness.
Okay.
Because he
I
was
already
a
tried.
piece of work.
Yeah, you did.
Hey, how long did Cain hate his brother?
What are you trying to
Forever.
deceive
As
him
long as he
into?
was
What are you trying to
evil.
tell him?
Oh!
What?
Send me
I'm
away.
sorry!
Well, that's not deception. That's just saying, hey, that's just persuasion.
No, that's deception. Because I will not.
Oh, I thought
Do
you were
it.
gonna slap her. I'm like, you!
What? Why would I do
Against-
that?
Hypocrite!
I will
I
deceive
have
you.
no, you're
Yeah,
not.
I do
saying
not
I'm not doing
touch
something.
women inappropriately. I don't
I might
do
do
that.
something.
I can appreciate that more.
Alright.
Greatly appreciate it.
Well, I guess he's trying to deceive God. I'm
This is
Oh, great.
standing
Wonderful.
back from
You
this.
can't stand back. You're right.
I
washed
will
Pledge
emotion.
no allegiance to him.
You
You don't know this man.
Do it! You wash your hands of this. just
I
like
wash
Pilate.
my. I will. Wait, aren't we standing in water?
Pilot
No.
is cool.
No, darn.
I
I
can
thought we were
appreciate
standing.
We're in a chapel.
Except for the fact that he
Okay,
was
so
still,
I will metaphorically wash my
he could
hands
have
of this
overruled
man.
everyone.
He could have.
Metaphorically
That would
wash
risk
your
his
hands
position
of
and
this
people
man.
could
I'm
overthrow
done.
him.
I'm sick of your crap.
Fits
I'm out.
on your-
I'm not out because I'm stuck.
So what he did instead
I'm
was
sick of
he
your
wrote
crap.
the plaque.
That's
That
exactly
were
what it is.
the cross.
The
And he
tapestry
literally
of
called
fate.
Jesus King of the Jews, and the Jews came to him and was like, no, that's wrong.
Is
He's like, I've
nearly
written what I've written.
Stop.
Shut the mouth.
Shush! I'm
Exactly.
trying to listen.
That's what we're saying.
The tapestry of fate is nearly done, and you both still have a part to play.
To which part am I a part?
Is it a
of
dead part?
This tapestry.
Dysfunction.
You will know when it is time. And you both fall unconscious.
Hooray!
Okay, well, interesting.
Yes.
Alright.
I'll let you think about what you've done.
Meanwhile,
while
back
you're
to us, somebody's like playing patty cake.
Okay?
Alright, so outside of the cave again.
So yeah, what are you guys doing?
Playing patty
Looking
cake.
at the
Playing
gemstone
that
and wondering
patty
what the
cake.
frick we're gonna
Yeah,
do.
patty cake.
I don't play this game. I play with knives. It's called training.
Okay.
And if you get cut, you lose.
Oh, I should have put on the hat while trying to intimidate.
Wait, you should have had the.
Chainmail.
You should have had the flask.
Charisma potion.
That might have.
Okay,
And
so
check.
we need to find them.
Whoa.
Oh, in theory.
Stop it.
Oh, the shadow
But it's
rising
fun.
has fallen.
So in theory, we need to find Alamons. Because we
Stop
literally
swearing.
can't move this gemstone.
And then you stop shoving your religion down my throat.
I'm not. I was discussing what the play.
And as you're all like just standing in this
I know,
puddle of
that's
light,
how you work.
you notice
So
both
only
of them
other
just
times in the future.
appear.
All the other, are the other
Fade
times
into
in the future.
existence.
Hey!
You
Try to
did
listen to Derek!
So you notice both of them just like fade into existence on the ground.
Never.
Unconscious, I assume?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. They're here. Did
Anyone
we,
going after us?
did we all appear like this? Who got here first? You got here
I
first.
woke
Did you,
up like
Manisha? Did
this.
we all appear like this?
No, we all just kind of walked out and they appeared, or whatever they've been.
How long have they been there?
This is concerning.
They just showed up.
Yeah.
Go first, go.
I'm gonna try and wake her up.
Through what means?
Smack my face or something. Actually, don't do that. I don't want to risk getting more health points.
Create water.
Actually, I
I
just
can
want to
just
check
go
her
create
pulse.
water over her head.
Oh
There
my
we go.
God.
Please do that.
You're gonna
I-
You
waterboard
want
her.
to drown me?
Yeah, that's the point. That's
I
waterboarding.
can just how much water it is,
That's
right?
different. You can put a wet sock over someone's head.
Oh,
and
no.
It feels like it.
Right?
Oh,
That's
so-
how that's like about
Right.
10 gallons, right?
Which spell is it? Create or destroy water or
Create and
food
destroy
and water?
water.
What's wrong?
Just
One
don't
of the
create too much water,
big-
please.
I'm having a stroke. One of the greatest
Create
ways
or destroy
to get
water.
people to give up information
Up
is keep
to
them
10
awake
gallons of
for
clean
multiple
water
weeks.
within
And they
range
don't
in
know
an
what they're
open
saying.
container.
So
Alternatively,
answer
the
any
water falls
question
as
you have.
rain in a 30-foot
That's-
cube.
Freaking scary.
So you can make it fall as rain.
There's a book on tortures.
Yeah,
Make it
he's
fall
read a
right
lot of
directly
torture
on top
books.
of it?
I've also
And
known
what
torture
about
books
him?
as well.
Technically,
Oh,
yes, but it's
Military
also quite a
torture
bit around her
conducted
too.
in the
Ah,
50s by some.
Why just on
I
me? Are
think
you
you're
not
like,
gonna?
so just gonna kind of start raining on your
Torturing
face.
somebody. It's called being
Alright.
And probably also him.
Yeah.
'cause I
No, I
imagine
don't
they
care
read
about
it
him.
too.
Just
Alright,
saying.
that's fair.
Well,
That's
yeah,
fair.
but just
Which
it's also
one?
gonna be around.
Where
her.
Alright, am I
It
gonna
works
wake up
very
from the
well.
water?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, that was
For being
useful.
a prayer.
Alright. Somebody else wanna try to wake me up? Any takers?
Burning hands on the face.
That's not.
I will. I do it. Medicine check.
Okay.
Medicine?
At least we got a healer.
That's a 4.
That's a 5.
Nothing is physically wrong.
Great.
That's what medicine checks are for.
Arcana check. That's a nat 1.
There,
You don't know
Acid
anything.
splash.
there may or may not be magic involved.
Acid splash.
We can either confirm or deny the usage of magic in this.
Does someone want to talk to the Dark Prince about this?
Fireball.
Hey, Dark
See
Prince!
what the floating
Dark,
cloud has to
Dark
say about
Prince! You know what's going on with these two because they just appear.
Do we get to collect their stuff now?
Oh, yes. Keep forgetting that he sounds different to you. I do know what is wrong.
You do?
Do you have an idea where they've been?
Where did you go?
It is possible they were taken by the shadow.
I forget the rest of the words. dang
Taken
it.
by the shadow.
What happens if we get
Oh,
taken
that's
by the shadows?
Oh, yeah. Never mind then.
The shadows you were nearly taken by. Taken.
It's like beating your
It
head on the skull.
depends.
You're beating your fist on your
Different
skull.
things to different people.
I'm unconscious, so I'll just put it on my
Many
face.
are never seen or heard from again.
Well,
Never.
That.
So why are they seen?
I do not know.
he's like just in vain.
So you're saying we don't know what happened to them?
Perhaps the High Lord has some part in all of this.
I
gotta be smart
don't
about this.
know.
Hi, Lord.
Yes.
Are we talking about the Allmaker?
No.
Okay.
Then who is the High Lord?
Yeah, that's
He is a force. Like the wind. Like the sea.
Okay.
But he is a much larger force.
Okay.
And his power is greatest, for he watches over all of the multiverses.
It's
Oh, great, we have
it's
to go
very
save
hard to
more
hear because you're
places now.
muttering.
Speak
Also,
up,
because
Lord
you're
of
sitting that
Darkness.
far away.
It's got a point.
Lord of Darkness,
What is that?
enunciate, please. I cannot hear the words you are speaking.
Either speak
Well, he's
clearly
talking
or don't
cloud.
talk at all.
Okay, don't talk at all. We are lost. Please, don't speak clearly and let us listen.
This is gonna go wonderfully.
Anyways,
As I was saying, he is a force that watches over all the multiverses.
Oh, great. We have to save more places
mean like-
now?
this many multiverses.
Yes, that way.
I'm just
More.
kidding, I
We have to
used that
save
joke.
more places
I
now?
used that joke already. Dang it.
Ah!
He never said you needed to save them. He just said that he was watching over them.
So, this, the Lord of Darkness or the Allfather? The Allmaker? The
The
All...
High
The High
Lord.
Lord, which is apparently different. He seems to be more of a force type.
I know, so what
And
First of all, it's not one of his names.
Only if
Okay.
Voldemort took drugs.
Voldemort was on steroids.
No,
Voldemort
drugs.
looks like he was on meth.
On
that
drugs.
closest to
Okay,
that?
well, great.
What? What's the...
Voldemort was on meth.
He does look like it though. He lost his nose and he lost out of room on his arms to inject stuff, so he started doing it on his face. So that's why there's his face is just.
Don't be so nosy.
So Almond is
At least I have
here.
one.
Correct?
That
Yes.
would be funny if you didn't.
Can you be a little bit more specific? Or
At
is that
least I
okay?
have one. How do we win? Give us the answer.
Is it triple sevens?
No.
Is it gambling?
No.
Oh.
Triple
If
seven.
I
That's
were to free my brother, it may draw my father's attention.
Wait, who's your father?
The All-Maker.
Sorry. Right, sorry.
The one we don't want to.
Sorry. I'll think of someone else. I apologize.
Okay.
Transport us to him.
So we can't move
quietly,
the
and we'll stab
gemstone.
him in the back multiple
Your brother
times.
can move the gemstone, but if we free him, we might attract your father's attention.
Yes.
Who
Is
cares?
there no other way?
Do you know the way?
Only me and my brothers know the way.
Not really.
Not
What-
really.
Then what other option do we have?
So, if we attract the All-Maker's attention, he will probably
Wait,
do everything in his
question
power to
B.
stop us.
So your brother's somewhere in this structure. Can he move freely within the structure?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this the most effective solution to solve the problem? Ed says that.
It may be the only solution.
Well, then let's not try and find another one, because let's just do the thing.
It's not trying to
Let's
find
just
the
do
way.
the thing.
Julie,
Oh, no.
do the thing.
I understood going.
I understand.
it took a while, but you got it. Good job.
I get that reference.
Alright, and that's it.
Julie, do the thing.
You may
Cora.
now
The
do
legend of
the
Korra.
thing.
Oh! I remember.
Oh,
Julie,
okay.
do the thing. Julie.
I get it.
This is great.
So sorry, I forgot what people were saying.
Let's
This is
just go
all
do
the,
the thing.
all the do the things. So you're telling him to do the thing, and that's why do the thing came up, right?
I'm saying, why
He's
are
saying-
we discussing something else if this is the most effective or probably only solution? Let's just do the thing.
Okay.
Is what I said.
I don't have.
Dark Prince,
well,
do
that
the
would
thing.
Be, that would
It doesn't
be,
matter what my opinion is because I'm
That's
unconscious,
not a
but
very wise idea, but
I don't like
that's
that.
another option.
attracting the
Why are you
All-Maker's
complaining?
attention
This is
is
the
not
only
wise.
option.
What are the chances that we'll attract the All-Maker's attention by freeing your brother?
9 out of 10.
Almost certainly.
Fantastic. And if we attract his attention,
We'd be dead.
I do not know.
If we attract his attention, the world's doomed anyway, so what will it matter?
you could just leave us unconscious indefinitely.
That would be an
how do you
interesting
want me
thing
to
if we
fix
wake up
it?
2 years later when Derek gets back on
I
this
mean,
mission.
maybe if we leave and get far away and
Where were we?
I gave him an idea. I gave Derek an idea. I immediately regret it.
We still have plenty weeks left.
I know.
So are we gonna do this or not? Let's roll, guys.
If you wish me to, I can.
would you like to batter of it?
Nope. It's time to do the
we
thing.
should
We have no other
probably
choice.
wake up our companions.
This is
The
how
more-
we wake up our companions.
The more
That may also attract his attention.
Let's do
Wake
both at
him
the same
up by
time.
getting his attention?
Yes.
How?
Let's do both at the same time.
Make
and just double our chances of him noticing us.
Yeah,
Or
why not?
neutralize
it.
Wait, can
I'm
we
pretty
not-
sure 1 plus 1 does not equal 0.
Hey, 0
Actually-
plus 0 equals 2. So what does this matter?
0 plus 0 equals 2, but 1 plus 1 plus 1 does not equal. Actually,
Oh,
like 30 plus 1 plus 1 does not equal 0.
But it does though, because 0 is equal to 1.
0
I
is
have a
equal to
question.
1, but 1 is not equal to 0.
So,
This
It's
is
a one-way relationship.
syntax error.
Prince of Shadows, quick question. So, your brother
squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares. Maybe.
So, your
Wrong.
brother is somewhere in the structure. Can we get to him and talk to him without alerting your father?
No.
No.
Well,
The
there's not.
moment we get near him, your father's gonna know.
Not necessarily.
Very clear, right?
Ed is getting bored. She gets into trouble when she's bored.
Oh no. No, Ed,
You're like getting me into trouble.
Mhm.
Episode 11.
Episode 11.
Oh,
Oh,
Blame Jonathan. It was Jonathan's fault.
okay. Well, I guess we better get Ed. Stop touching the gemstone. If it's our only option, then we should probably try.
I disappear. Ooh,
What? No, Ed, come back.
I'm gone.
Ed.
I'm gone.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
I'm gone.
Oh, wisdom saving. Ed.
The only way to disappear is to go into the shadows.
No, I just disappeared.
That's the only way to disappear, unless you can turn invisible.
He's just trying to do like a cool like fade away. Like
He's
you will
hiding
never
behind
see me
the
again. Just
gemstone.
step backwards into the shadows.
Is there a behind the gemstone?
Yeah.
Okay.
He could disappear behind the gemstone.
That's what I did.
Okay, he disappears behind the gemstone.
Ed,
And then
Ed?
he throws up like
Ed?
Ed. Oh, there he is.
There she is.
He?
She's
What are you saying?
She.
She. Oh, she. Freak.
She.
I'm so confused.
How are you
Let's go
confused?
then.
I've always been a sheep.
Alright. So-
Since you guys bought me, I've been a sheep.
Contacts.
Okay, so
She spelled S-I-D-H-E, of course.
What time is
Wait,
it?
spell it out.
9:51.
Thank you.
Alright.
So,
So are we going till 11 or what?
I don't know,
Just
Gabby
9
has to
more
leave at
minutes?
10.
I have to leave.
If
Well,
you,
yeah,
if you guys
technically I
want
was
to keep going, it is possible.
No, I'd have to go home
I have work,
Okay.
So
Which are we gonna?
but let's.
We should probably get through one
let's
last
play for the
thing
9 minutes.
and then go.
Could somebody drive me home because my mom refuses to pick me up because she has work in the morning? Thank you.
So, he raises his hand and begins to glow with arcane energy.
Ooh, fun.
Don't need to do it. I'm not
Little
check for this.
bolts of lightning just...
Don't kill me.
Well, it's not big enough to actually hit someone.
Embrace
Okay.
death. Embrace death.
No.
Yes.
No.
There is no other choice.
oh.
And he says, Alamat, I call you forth from your prison. Return from your banishment. And he reaches up and he touches the gemstone.
The gemstone is his prison?
I knew it.
And the gemstone begins to have cracks in it.
So the
As-
gemstone
and
is
with
his
lightning.
prison.
And with a very, very, what's the word?
Oh.
Dang it. It's not funny anymore.
And with a crack of thunder, the gemstone explodes.
Do we get pelted with it?
Shards of
Technically,
glass go
no.
into our eyes.
Because it kind of just turns to dust.
Okay.
Instead of with a crack of thunder, it's more of a.
No,
There's the sound
I'm
of
Thor, the
bubbles.
god of thunder. Thunder's just the sound
It's
when that comes out the
disintegrated
lightning.
is what happens. It's disintegrated.
Okay.
and you both would technically also receive a slight electrical shock that would make you come awake. He's a storm sorcerer, what do you expect?
Alright, so you two are awake now. That's good.
Oh yeah.
No, those
Yeah.
two are awake.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
I thought
awake?
you pointed at him
Oh,
for me.
no, he's already awake.
I mean, she.
All right.
Dang it.
She's awake. My
So
apologies.
Are you guys having trouble?
No, of course
And you
not.
notice there is now a... I believe he's another high elf standing in the center of the room.
I wish that
As
I
the
was my
shadows
old
all
character.
begin to come inwards.
I wish my old character was here because she would say,
Technically, you can all see him.
"Didn't I try to kill you a while ago?"
So wait, is he like?
shadows. So we have a second high elf, or for some of us, a high elf, because shadow.
Yeah.
And
So-
shadows are starting to come in. That's great. Fantastic.
Wow.
so
we
I'm
should
no
probably get out
longer
there,
unconscious.
'cause
No, you're
My
awake now.
instinct was just to ask him
And
to
there's a
get
hot
rid
guy
of one of the
sitting
souls in
in
my
the
body.
middle.
Is he
Well,
wait,
right
he's
now
hot?
it's a good
High
place.
elves
We
are
should probably
always
get out of here.
Okay, so he's a high elf and he's hot.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
His
Are-
charisma is 20.
All right.
Oh, he doesn't need
Fabulous.
this.
I wake up and I'm immediately starstruck by this guy. I have no idea what's going on. I just know that he's hot and I'm
Yeah, you're
fixated.
awake.
Yes.
Press to your advantage. You say you just freed him.
And he raises his hand and says, Avocanar!
Oh crap! I duck.
And you notice the shadows begin to fade.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
That's not bad.
And they come back with a vengeance.
Oh, freak!
And then they just encompass you completely.
It's like a tsunami! It's like a
Wait,
tsunami.
I know.
It goes away and
Dagger.
just come back and see you.
I thought you were gonna leave me alone.
Alright.
Splash.
So all the shadows dissipate.
Yeah.
I guess I'm sitting down.
So
Sitting up.
I'm just gonna go walk up to her and be like, I feel that you could help me.
Why is the line that popped through my head? Maybe we could help each other.
Shake that. I need you to get rid of one of the spirits that's entrapped inside me.
It is something I can do. But it is not something you would enjoy.
I spread my arms. I was like, go right ahead.
So he raises his hand towards you, and all of a sudden you fall to
rips
the
your
ground
heart out.
seizing with pain.
Does he take damage from it, or is he just in pain?
Technically, no.
Okay.
You are considered incapacitated.
I just fall forward, face
Why are
down.
you laughing?
I'm gonna
Ed is
go over
laughing
and
at
try to help him.
You did not
because-
drink
I
liquid
think
pain.
we're
It
both going
hurts.
over.
Can you see
Ed is laughing at him.
Wait, what's going on?
We're both walking over to you.
So technically, that happens for almost 30 seconds until this orb floats out of you towards him.
What color is it?
Technically, it's purple.
Okay.
All of the soul orbs are purple.
Okay. All the souls.
Interesting, interesting.
Are they a soul gem?
Quit forgetting of him.
All soul
And he
gems
just
are
takes it.
It's not the main soul, is
I'm
it?
just gonna fall unconscious.
He took out
Just-
Godric's soul.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Wake up! There is no
Yeah,
more
I'm just gonna
Godric.
fall forward.
Only
fall
Gilgamesh.
unconscious. I'm just gonna sleep this off.
Okay, so you fall unconscious.
Corvo, we can't carry anyone.
Again.
Really gonna ask the pregnant lady to carry someone?
I could carry someone.
I could
try.
probably carry you, but I just barely woke up, so give me a bit of time to understand what's
Wait,
going
what's your
on.
strength modifier actually? No, what's your strength?
5 and strength is 20.
Same. So from Corvo, so I'm like, fine. So
You
just
can make
pick
up
them
300
up.
So-
pounds.
Alright.
Alamut,
I drop
Alamut turns into an earth elemental, and a fire elemental, and a water elemental, and an air elemental. And back to himself. Ah, it feels so good to use my powers. And it is good to see you.
A 19
Bravo.
to pick up a Godric.
You should be like Gatsby's like, it's good to see you, old sport.
And I suppose that is where we'll end this session.
With Ed successfully picking up Godric.
So,
Good.
we will see you all next time
Too
on
bad.
Critical 20
19.
We did it.
with the new regular outro, courtesy of the Mystic.
Miss it!